I'll
start
go
throwing stuff.
slow and normal. Oh, I'm lagging like out of nowhere. There we go.
What's up,
Yeah,
chat?
okay, here we go.
Oh, that's
Cool.
where's my tabletop simulator?
It's not fully one-to-one.
There it
by the way, if you're
goes.
one-inching the
What's up,
wall, but,
folks?
JD usually says if you're off the lip of the ruin,
Uh,
it's off by just like a tenth of an inch, if you don't mind. That's
Okay,
just the way
yeah.
I'm going to do it, rather than draw 1-inch bubbles every single time.
yeah, the intention is that
Cool.
the edge of that wall is 1 inch.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, folks, welcome back into the
Benches in
stream.
here.
We're live with the T5S2 Team Tournament Finals. The Prestige Worldwide versus 5F 4x4 flip flops. Teams, we have repping Prestige Worldwide over here on the red side is fan favorite, the Black Crusade extraordinaire. Dr. Doots rocking his Chaos Space Marines versus over here in the blue, current T5S2 champion and one of the highest performing players, I think in ITC as well, Nemo the Fish with his Astra Militarum. It is going to be an absolutely enormous horde of miniatures, and we're going to see if the Chaos Space Marines have what it takes to chew through all of them, because it is going to be an insane crew. Just a huge, massive recon element guard list running down the table. Now, obviously, we've seen this list quite a bit in previous events. Nemo won the T5S2 championship with it. He's won several IRL events, notably Las Vegas Open this past year with a recon element, Astra Militarum. And I think we're going to see some similar stuff, maybe using some of his new technology. And we'll see how he ends up performing here. I know that he also had an incredible result at Battle for Salvation 2 weeks ago. If you're interested in the list, we did live stream some of that as well. That was an 8-player WTC format team event for the National Tabletop League, and he ended up going the full 100 points over 5 rounds, so 5 consecutive 20-0s, and in that list, he even forgot a bunch of models at home, and so he was playing models down and was still able to do well enough to get the big 100-pointer there. Certainly going to be an uphill battle for old Dr. Doots over here, but I think it's going to be an interesting one to watch. Now, Doots is on a Fellhammer Siege host, so the anti-shooting infantry detachment, sort of the Iron Warriors coded one. In this case, he's including Abaddon the Despoiler, plus a Terminator Cast Lord with Bastion Plate, plus Fabius Bile, plus Cypher, plus a Traitor Enforcer, Vashtor the Archifane, and the Masters of the Maelstrom. This detachment can stack a lot of overlapping survivability enhancements, so it has a natural -1 to be wounded, or a sort of a transhuman effect. -1 to be wounded if your strength is higher than their toughest characteristic for ranged attacks only, but it also has a 5+ feel no pain strat. It has multiple ways to blank incoming damage between Fabius Bile and the Bastion Plate on the Terminator Lord, and then Abaddon the Despoiler can give all of the non-Terminators, I mean, it gives everything, all your infantry, but he gives them a 4+ invulnerable save. So we have multiple units of, like, infantry between Chosen and Legionaries. All of those with the 4+ invulnerable save, all of those with damage blanks available to them, with field no pains potentially. So it's a lot of survivability. The real question is whether or not it's going to have the punching power to get through this list. Obviously, Recon Element just has a phenomenal number of models in the army. Oh, and we didn't start the clock. I just realized we should fix that.
These guys are real people.
Changing things up ever so slightly on the deployment. I think that's going to be fine.
You've been bamboozled.
Yeah. Well, the only thing I have to change is I don't have to screen anymore.
Nemo,
and I did this whole one
clock.
unit here.
Or preset a lot of
now
his
everything's
deployment,
fucked
so
up.
The players
and it's
might have agreed
horrible.
not to, but
so I can redeploy 3 units with the Masters.
So, just the one Krieg unit will turn into a normal unit then. Yeah. The joys of having 2 turns to fix my stuff. There we go.
Can we start clock so we're doing deployment?
Oh.
Fair enough. Just throw it on me for now.
Cool.
I know.
Admittedly, I think we're both already done, but yeah. There we go.
I think I know Nemo spent quite a bit of time sort of pre-prepping his deployment.
Pretty much close.
So he was sort of ready to go. It's gonna be sort of all over the place, I think, for the deployment clock here, because we're sort of simultaneously deploying. You still do need to do it on a clock. It's the weird thing about simultaneous deployment is that, there is still time that has to be expended to do that, but like whose time is it is weird. I mean, obviously, like, it's not ideal to do things in sort of the opposite way that they are meant to be performed in the rules of the game. Although, in fairness, I do think that we would save quite a bit of time during the deployment step if we just use deploy first and, or a full army deployment instead of alternating deployment. OG editions of 40k use deploy first and go first, and I think that saved a lot of time, to be honest, because you didn't have to prognosticate about where your opponent was putting models. You just had to react or proact where they were going to be going. So, I don't know. Anyway, chat.
That's me.
It is what it is. We do have a lot of defensive technology over here for the Astra Militarum in order to protect themselves against this style of Chaos Space Marine army. One thing that Dutz's army does do is that it operates pretty well in multiple phases. So we do have Vastor the Archifane. He's going to be a lone operative in the front of the battlefield here. He does have a pretty solid sweep attack, and then he is also, if you target him, he provides hazardous to all your weapons. So he can potentially just burn out a whole unit of guardsmen if you end up like sort of dumping fire into him. A lot of the most important weapons inside the guard army are going to be hazardous regardless, but it will still be important.
Yeah, you're cool if this line exists.
Now
imagine this is the type.
Cool. Should be able to avoid a lot of plasma, but yeah.
Yeah, of course. Cool. And both specials are in range. Cool. I'm good at this then.
The Chaos Space Marine army does have like a lot of sort of multi-phase activations. Things like the Chosen units have decent shooting, in addition to the Chaos Terminators, which have a lot of powerful shooting.
Good luck. And all that.
We have the Venom Crawlers to provide some longer range firepower, and then everything, of course, activates well in melee. So Dutz is going to be trying.
Awesome. Best of luck, man.
Hey, that's Nemo going first. That's a big deal for Chaos Space Marines. So Dutz is going to get the opportunity to get that bottom of 5 scoring. Important to note here, like we did last night, for some reason, we are playing Supply Drop again. So these players will be competing over dwindling numbers of objectives. We're going to be down to 1 objective by the end of the game, and that objective will be worth 15 victory points. I think that's a big deal, or that's going to be helpful for Chaos Space Marines. Nemo can threaten a lot of objective hold in the early game. Hopefully Chaos Space Marines can shoot them off those objectives. But as long as Dutz can sort of send in a Terminator unit or something on round 5 and clear out that center, he's going to be able to get at least claw back a couple of points. Kind of the name of the game for this matchup is typically that you want to get to the 51-point threshold to not get shut out, because this Astra Militarum army is so consistent in scoring that it is almost expected to get 20 points. So sort of the most concrete solution is to try to get to a stage where you can score any points against it, and then hope that the rest of your team can compete against the rest of the opponent, or the rest of the 5F team.
Outgoes, I can order everyone. Thank
you for the resub, Hippie Hunter.
So I think it's
the new Calgar model. Oh, the Grot. Yeah, the Grot one's a classic.
It's also going to be moved
very good
here. And I think
I'm going to pause real quick before we go any further.
Oh yeah, what's up?
Because we got to do the objectives.
Oh yeah, of course. Do you want to do odds for towards you, evens for towards me, for which one goes away on 4?
Sounds good. So odds are me.
Yep, odds yours goes away, even mine goes away.
Yep.
Mine will go away on
even.
4.
Yeah.
These objectives are equidistant. I don't know what mine means. There we go. All right. We
drew
drew it down. That's fine.
Okay.
Fair enough, chat. Oh, I guess it's towards the player color. I see.
Yeah, there you go.
I see. So, battle round 4, top of battle round 4, this objective is going to disappear. Top of battle round 5, this objective is going to disappear. This objective is going to be worth 15 at the end of the game, or for throughout the final battle round.
Those will be orders. Everyone else on the army will have to take cover. I will drop down to
$50 about. Yeah, I posted I'll pull it up on stream because I posted it to a friend of mine. There was I was cruising through Cults 3D the other day, and there was a Grot file that I thought was neat.
Stickied. I don't see a toggle. There's my toggle.
Here we go.
There we go. Oh, sorry. I'm not red player. Cool. And then we'll do some movement. Yeah, right. First thing, these Kriegsmen going 9+2, going 11.
Let me pull it up here, chat.
I believe 4OC.
Look at these guys. They're little robots.
Besides your,
I think they called them Grobots because they're grots.
Yeah, I mean, I've got the
I thought they were cute.
Legionnaires, but yeah.
So I like those. I like this guy's on he's on a pogo stick. That's fun.
They are yeah. Not the Masters part, but the Legionnaires are.
Yep. Actually, my first time having to deal with this unit only being 2OC, which I guess I'm going to live with in a good way. I imagine the points are just funky, but is there any cool reasons you didn't want to go with Huron?
I don't think he's as good as people think he is. He is very good, don't get me wrong.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Huron's
yeah, he's not my favorite. I still use him from here to there.
He hits he hits like well enough into infantry.
There's just no way to really get him in here.
But not particularly well into heavier targets, and is very expensive. I could definitely understand why Deuce would be reticent to include Huron alongside his Masters of the Maelstrom.
Sadly, Termies get free shots, and I already have this one here, so these guys can chill out. They will just carry this pocket.
Laughed if Grotz would have been base size. Could you imagine? The fucking backlash chat.
Yeah, he's really good, but also 100+ points is 100.
Grotz up to 32 millimeters.
Yeah, he's a spendy boy.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Then we'll do this Krieg unit.
So the
come over here.
Benefit of this Astra Militarum, this recon element build, which is gonna, I think, throw some wrenches in the works for Dudes. And the real question here is like whether or not Dudes can find some lines to scrape back points in this matchup, because I think the expectation is, at least I'm sure on Nemo's side and probably for the 5F team, that Nemo is largely expected to 20-0 into most matchups. There are some matchups that will give recon element guard pause, and obviously like it is the purview of the team captain doing the pairing, so I think it was Nemo, to dodge those matchups in order to get yourself a 20-0. The real interesting question here is going to be whether or not Dudes can foil that game plan and make this not a total shutout for Prestige Worldwide. The awkward part for him is that this list has so much strong defense against these like sort of hybrid melee lists. As long as Nemo has the command points to fuel defensive stratagems, he has a potentially army-wide -1 to hit from
someone put clock on me for a second.
His flamer, a rattling unit with Astra, just try to get rid of him. Interesting. Chat, we do have command point regen on the Chaos Space Marine side from Abaddon. But you can use, I think it's called Daring Distraction from Recon Element in order to provide -1 to hit for a unit as long as it's the closest eligible target to the attacking unit, and it applies that buff regardless of who you're targeting. So, Courageous Diversion, excuse me. So if you're able to screen with a big brick that can't be easily one-shot, you can make it so that most of your army gets that -1 to be hit. They're also going to get, improved save for through take cover, plus the benefit of recon element for gaining additional save characteristic while within cover. So the army is incredibly difficult to kill. It can reactive move away from incoming melee threats, and it can give them -2 to charge. So apocryphally, it is a potential. Being 1 inch away from the recon element, requiring that you normally roll a 1, could potentially turn into an 8, because the unit moves 6 inches back, requiring a 7, and then gives you -2 to charge. So I guess a 9. So you can basically force deep strike charges out of units that are right next to you, which is crazy. Now, obviously, it doesn't always work exactly with that math, but you can create situations where these armies that are trying to sort of engage you in both shooting and in the fight phase are not able to do so efficiently, and do have some trouble. Faster kill 1 rattling. What a time to be alive. That's a good use of a command point there, chat.
I think I'm just gonna scoot onto the objective for extend. I think I give you the ability to swing off of me, and I don't think I'm super interested in that.
Probably do that anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in the weird world where I lose, in the weird world where the
there
Ravens kill 3 triggers, which is impossible.
Yarick, I
still have to put on line of
believe, was
sight,
legal for
so
this
we'll
round
scout settle over here.
because we did allow for list
Just shoot
revamps
a
every
last
round.
cannon, the sniper, and cannon down at you.
But we are not including him.
Cool.
It might. I think it's probably just the fact that
we'll go next. Going
Nemo has
6
reps
plus
with the original version of this list, and maybe not
1
necessarily
for
the Yarick
7.
version. But I believe that
just
he
gonna
was
come over here.
released prior to this
Mhm.
these lists being locked. The new stuff like the new like Space Marine and Orc detachments were
And we
post
do
the rules lock or the
Death
list
Riders
lock,
next, who
but I
don't
think the
need to
Militarum
advance
stuff
at
was
all.
prior to
I'm gonna
it.
throw a highlight on these guys just that they don't split up. And then Death Riders.
What is the answer to stat checky hard lists like Nemo's? So you need to be able to engage quickly on a wide front with
And then
like
Katie
basically
is-
overwhelming force. Because the army
Which,
has
at
so
this
many
point, I've asked
command
myself what I want
squads,
my Catachan to be doing.
which allows it to regenerate so many models, you kind of have to play against it like it's Necrons, where you assume that any unit that's not destroyed will be back to combat effectiveness pretty soon. So you need to be able to one-tap the whole unit, and you have to be able to do it in one activation. So you need to be relatively fast so you can guarantee those charges or those shots, and you need to be like really high impact into light infantry. I think the common example for a solid answer has been Emperor's Children, because it's really fast, so it's harder for the recon element to like sort of play around. And then, once you have your coterie buffs or whatever buffs you're playing Carnival of Exos or whatever, a Noise Marine unit essentially just like, fairly consistently one-shots a recon element guard squad. Because they ignore cover, you don't really get the detachment ability at all. All the Blastmaster shots wound on 2s, and basically put them on like a really, really low save, and then the Noise Marine shots just go in. So you can create situations where you can just like one-shot the whole unit. It's not a perfect answer, but armies like that are what you're looking for. However, it's not like Recon Element can't play around those, and obviously I think that Nemo's opinion of that matchup is that it is very possible for Recon Element, just a little bit more difficult than normal. We've also seen like Ultramarines be able to beat them with mass shooting. I have a VOD from this past weekend with Conan Jennings who basically tabled a Recon Element build using Blade of Ultramar. So there's definitely some play there. You can use Storm of Fire every round to just like vaporize a unit, and if you have Robotic Gilliman, you get 2 Oath of Moment targets. So being able to like apply high volume, anti-infantry shots with Oath of Moment multiple times with Ignore Cover lets you kill 2 of these bricks in like one go, each battle round, which is helpful. So yeah, there are answers. It's not, necessarily unbeatable, but it is very difficult to do.
We'll allow them to shore up this wall. Sorry, with the 9 of them. We'll allow them to shore up this wall. And anything else.
If you play with the 10-mans, you supercharge. If you play with bricks, you lose them, and then they'll eat the 10-mans.
Doesn't get within 9 of them, and
indeed.
Just chill out. Looks like
Yarick with being able to grant an additional reactive move to the unit or a reactive shoot or whatever is super spooky. Yeah. Also, the fact that he's gonna apply take cover. Okay. To like or move or whatever to basically just everyone, right? In the situations where you need to turn on his order effect.
The goal that I'm trying to set up, which I believe I have set up, is that if you give me a reactive move, I'll be screening this plus this all the way out to here.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, which is I believe is set up at this point. I just need to make sure I actually fit on a 6-inch reactive, which the back half of it does. Okay, cool. And then it's better to go this way. Oh, come on. Get in the front. And then this chap can come over here. And then just again, double checking, 6-inch reactive. Oh, they all get in there. Okay, then let's push up some horses. Where's the second Venom Crawler? He is also over there, so the actual line of sight for shooting on this side of the table is non-existent. So we will put horses up to here. I'll give him an advance just because that is going through a wall. Going 17, and we will just come here. I think a Venom Crawler could push up to here So I guess I should care more about something like this, which is just this one horse getting slightly further back. And then the Terminators could push 5. And
Are there any other units in the game
but
that
again, that's
obliterate
silly.
Recon Guard like Hearth
Cool.
Guard, Immortals with Tesla and Canoptic Court and Plasmancers? I'm not 100% sure about the Immortal activation.
Drawing the line.
The mass blast with upside is definitely helpful. I think the issue in Canoptek is that it requires your solar pulse, so you might get one of them, but still the -1 to hit can be problematic.
I imagine you're not going to send
especially because you require power matrix, but it's difficult to get power matrix
fancier than just being able to
for your shooting phase, just because it has so much OC and so much obsec in the center of the battlefield. But I guess in a perfect world, it could potentially work.
And we'll advance those marksmen, do some small.
But then you're still firing maybe AP1 shooting. AP1 ignore cover, which is inconsistent. So I don't even know if Immortals really do it.
And they're this one.
Any of the mass blast with upside is helpful. So Aquilon Terminators, I think, or Alaris Terminators, excuse me, are another good example. You can fire up to 6 or 7 D6 blast weapons with rerolls, because most of these big units have characters in them, so that can certainly do some serious damage.
Cannon, sniper, autocannon, and rattling sins. Yep. We'll start with the last cannon.
I imagine that some instances of barb gaunt, weird barb gaunt combos could get work done.
Move on to the ghosts.
If you can find ignore cover for them, they shoot 10 D6 blast attacks.
And then 9.
But the tough part about the list is that beating the 20-mans isn't all of the fight, right? Because so much of the army is constructed around these little 10-mans, so you also have to be able to efficiently activate into these things, and there's so many of them, and they're so awkward to kill, because they can essentially be the equivalent of a 3+ save. And you have to be able to beat these Rough Riders. So you can build units that answer the 20-mans really consistently. However, in order to do so, you might be out of activations that kill the smaller units, and then the army is just able to skirmish you to death, which is the tough part, right? Not necessarily, it will kill, especially infantry bodies, and sometimes it will get activations into big stuff with the Rough Riders if you can't answer them. So that's things you have to be cognizant about. But at the end of the day, it is a scoring game, and so even killing them, if they've already scored their points, isn't gonna help you that much.
All the way out to here. This can go here and here.
Hearthguard are just too many points. Yeah. I mean, part of the issue too is we're killing 20 guardsmen, but 20 guardsmen are 120 points.
4,
so oh well. Maybe we get a command squad and it's 170 points or whatever, 180 points.
All this
but
out to here.
For the investment, it's so efficient.
And then this pulls back.
How do I think stealth will be changed in 11th? It's a good question.
So, and then I think this one's also the weird one. We have to have them.
I would be surprised if it changed too much. It could just give you the benefit of cover.
So I'll score 9
even when you're on the open.
Pass it off to you.
A decent start.
Admech is good into them. Adeptus Mechanicus can be good. Part of the problem is that a lot of their mass infantry sweeping is melee based, which is answerable by recon element, and it's very susceptible to plasma fire, which is 90% of the damage from this army. So when you're talking about I'm taking mass Sicarians or something, the Sicarians might just get staggered by Tanglefoot, and then one shooting activation from one Militarum brick kills all 10 Sicarians in one go. So that's something you have to keep in mind. Adeptus Mechanicus also tends to overload because their weapon profiles into heavy armor is really inconsistent. They overload into armor answers, and then they have to sort of rock. They have these Iron Strider Balisarian stuff that are just worthless, absolutely worthless in this matchup. The thing to consider as well is that at the worst case, unless you have an AP characteristic, the guardsmen are largely saving on 4s, even if you're ignore cover. So like random stubber shooting when they like get -1 to hit and then are firing into a 4+ save actually doesn't really do that much damage. You need to be able to like buff stack to the point where it can get through all of those layered defenses that the recon element has in order to be able to kill them consistently. So like dumping a Scorpius Dune Rider into a Militarum squad is probably only like on average like 4 casualties.
Does make sense.
I'm also going to put my ego aside and not pretend that I'm going to 20-0 the list with about 100 effective -1 to wound so you got 5 up. Yeah, it's like everything you got, right?
Yeah.
If you walk in plasma range, man, I'll dance with you, but otherwise I'm good.
Yeah. I'm going second, and it's supply drop. So I'm 15 up. So I'm only really 5 down right now. All things considered, that's not what I meant to do. And I'll have a CP advantage, at least a small one.
Hearthband is the only thing that can outblast them. Yeah, potentially.
So, right now you're getting
the danger, I think, is that you also walk into their offensive profiles in a really bad way, right? So you're like, I can kill so many recon element guard. Let's go. And then they give you 3 10-mans to fight, and they wait you out. And they construct a situation where you have to drop your Einherr into a position where you get counter-blasted by like a Castellan unit, and then a Castellan guard activation kills half of the Hearthguard squad because they're mass 2 damage shooting, and you're running basically 30 tactical Marines, right? I mean, they're obviously better. But like it's only 60 wounds for 700 and whatever it is, 780 points of your army or whatever the conversion of 330 hard card ends up being. So it's like it's tough because you are good at killing them, but also they're equally good at killing you back, and they're going to do so very efficiently. As Nemo loves to say, he has 86 plasma shots when he needs them, and so in a lot of these situations, like 2 wound infantry is like really, really, really dangerous to run into them with. You're also, I think, the tough part too is like the shooting is excellent, but like the melee is a little bit inconsistent for them because they're so low attack volume. I guess they get to 3 attacks if you take the knife version, but like the knife version is very bad into other matchups, so then you end up like skewing one way really hard. I mean, it's a classic skew problem, right? It's very good into armies that aren't prepared for it, but it requires that you prepare for it in order to have a chance, which is tough because a lot of times you want to build for more reliability into a wider variety of matchups. I do think that in a lot of cases, it's worth in a team composition phase considering your answer to Recon Element, because I do think Recon Element is so advantaged in this style of team format that you do need to be able to have a solution to it in the pairing process.
Monster. I mean, I guess it works on everything, but it doesn't get the extra for monsters. So
yes, Vashtor gets the baby version.
Gotcha. So I give you 1, 2, potentially 3. Do a little dance.
Yeah, that's a good call as well, chat. Yeah, that's a good call out too, is that they do also have a stratagem to Omni Scrambler themselves in the opponent's movement phase. So you can create situations where the Gaunt's Ghosts are totally uninteractable by Deep Strikers, and you also create situations where rapid firing units becoming very inconsistent.
Okay. I'm gonna start.
So if you like string a 10-man across the front of your army and then Omni Scrambler it, like your opponent's not going to be able to necessarily get into range of the big bricks with short range weapons, and longer range weapons are going to have a tough time getting any range bonuses onto those guys. Looks like dude's pushing forward here with the Terminators. The open question is whether or not he's going to go into the Kadisha Jungle Fighters. We can probably throw a Tanglefoot Grenade potentially to lock those guys down and prevent them from getting up in the middle. But essentially what Dudes is or what Nemo has tried to set up here is a reactive move using the Jungle Fighters that will pull them back into these defensive positions behind this wall. We saw him pre-measure all of those positions earlier. Very heads up play if you are preparing around reactive moves is to like predetermine where your reactive moves can go. And a benefit we have in Tabletop Simulator is that you're actually able to save those positions as you do that. So you can potentially like move your or pre-measure your movement and then snap back to where you are, so that you don't actually lose your correct positioning. A big thing to keep in mind as well is that Nemo can only subtract charges in one area of the battlefield.
Things to do. I can't really afford.
So if Dutes can set up a situation later in the game where he can sort of engage across the breadth of the army, he could get multiple units in. However, it's very difficult to out-OC this army in the early game, so there's no chance for Dutes to like push up utility and prevent these from scoring, because duty and honor is always on the table. So this objective effectively has 9 OC on it right now. This objective has like 15. Any of the units with banners in them end up with more, because they also, the regimental standard gives them an additional +1, so they go to OC 4 per model. So like throwing units into the objectives to try to contest them doesn't really work.
Tempted to get the ball rolling a little bit.
Fair enough.
Dudes might come out early. I'm curious to see whether how that ends up playing out. There's a bit of a matchup. Again, I think it's probably a matchup knowledge thing. And one thing that's interesting that happens with this particular mission is that it's not a mission that gets played in singles events very often, because supply drop is so inconsistent. Dudes drew Call the Horde
15,
right off the bat. Call the Horde and Bring It Down. Interesting. So he's going to be looking to shoot down the Scout Sentinel. I'm sure Nemo's actually pretty upset about that. The Scout Sentinel's kind of classically in there as an answer to the Bring It Down draw, because it's not the easiest thing in the world to kill. It's cheap, and it's like largely a support unit. He can keep it in the back and screen or, perform actions or whatever. And then when your opponent drinks Bring It Down, they can't discard it because you have a vehicle on the battlefield, but you can't access that vehicle. Drawing Bring It Down on the turn that the Scout Sentinel pushes a little bit is really funny, because we do have Vashtor buffed Venom Crawlers that could potentially just turn around and shoot back into it.
Doing your thing.
We'll see if they're able to kill it. They do go to strength 8, which is helpful.
Would you like to react?
Whoa! Vashtor getting in there. I think he's largely not super useful in this matchup. He's typically an anti-vehicle option, and so being able to throw him forward and get stuck in on an objective early might help. I imagine that if he charges into the Kadishan Jungle Fighters here, Nemo could pull back to preserve them, or he could set up a situation where he heroic intervenes onto the objective and holds the objective regardless, since Vashtor cannot physically kill an entire squad.
There's a good deal of lag on my side. I hope it's not annoying too much, but there we go.
Looks like we are pulling back the Jungle Fighter unit. Interesting. I guess it was only that was a 20-man, so I guess Vashtor probably wouldn't have killed it regardless. But you don't want to give him the opportunity, if you also eat shooting from like a chosen unit and a Venom Crawler, to give him the opportunity to grab the objective back. But as long as Dudes doesn't charge, it doesn't allow for any more reactive play. That does lock Nemo down to a 10.
6, 12. That's okay. In fact, I don't think Bio's gonna be that crazy. Okay, we'll chill out over there. Pass back.
All right.
Are we gonna see the Chosen push?
Very good, very good.
If they get a big advance, they could go around the edge of the wall and clear out that Jungle Fighter unit.
4, so he goes 9.
Do Croyle's rerolls last till next turn? They do not. No, they last until the end of the phase.
To be that obvious, I think he's going to be like here.
They work shooting phase only, basically. I know we were looking for that because it would be amazing on like Death Watch kill teams. Getting rerolls on their Thunderhammers would be awesome.
Yep.
Witnessed Yarrick reactive shoot a 20-man brick with a Castellan and a command squad. Yikes. Yikes, chat! How do a cursed cultist do into recon? Nemo has also said that a cursed cultist can be problematic for him. I think that he has it's like a goes first kind of thing, because a Cursed Cultist can just like push and do enough damage and pin the army that you can just like activate over and over with like a Chaos Cult or Pax Bound Zealots or whatever you're playing. And if it's like melee oriented, you can get into like the heart of the army and just start like chopping. Basically, situations where Recon Guard struggles is when your threat range is long enough that you can basically prevent them from using their own mobility. Because one benefit that Recon Element has is the ability to jail you, where it can surround you with guardsmen, so you can't physically move to get to objectives, and even if you can, it auto-sees you. However, if you can set the line of engagement towards their deployment line, then they don't have the opportunity to do that, and you can just hit them with multiple threats on subsequent turns, so they don't have the defensive technology to protect themselves, right? If you're charging with 2 or 3 models a turn for 3 turns, the Tanglefoot Grenade and the reactive moves are not going to be enough to protect them, and you're still going to be taking pieces away every turn. So I think if the Recon Element goes first, they're able to jail the Accursed Cultists and force them to activate on your deployment line or close to your deployment line, where they prevent them from scouting, and then they lock them in the front with like Ratlings and with Catch Jungle Fighters, and then they let them activate into like 10 models and they don't really care, and then they come back with plasma shooting and they kill them. However, if the Accursed Cultists are able to go first and push far enough forward, they can create a situation where it's bad for Recon Element. So it sounded like, having talked to him about the matchup, that that unit is helpful, but not like not a concrete answer.
Actually,
the part of the thing that I sort of want to impress is that because Recon Element has such a good sort of set of layered defenses, there are no really concrete answers for it, and that's like one of the reasons that the army is like so phenomenally powerful, is that it has answers for basically any like composition that you're trying to play around it with.
So if I push you to here, you can.
Are we pushing this Legionnaire squad with the Masters of the Maelstrom? I'm a little bit worried about their survivability here, but we do have Gary on the Corpse Master if you don't lose the unit.
The goal is reserves, right? I can reserves on top of the crate.
It is true.
Die Godskew Slidge with the VIP. Let me go and you in there.
You are not wrong.
A VIP. There you go, buddy. You might need to refresh the page. It takes a couple minutes usually for the roll to percolate over. But congratulations on your VIP.
All over here.
How many VIPs do we have? 29? We've said that we're going to start rolling off VIPs. You have to VIP again if you want to keep it. Once we hit the cap of VIPs. But we haven't gotten to that point yet. We're getting there. Super Phil Go, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate you, bud. Can Surge counter Recon Guard a little, or you throw grenades or mortals or whatever Surge units you have to get around it? I'm sure it's helpful, like forcing them to play around it, but Surge is very controllable, I think, for an army like this. You can create a situation where either you Surge like the wrong direction into something that doesn't matter, or you can or you surge into like an Adelan Rough Rider charge or something like that.
Dances.
So I think it just like adds more. It gives the recon player more homework, but I don't know if it necessarily like flips the matchup on its head or whatever.
Looks good to me. Cool.
Do that. That goes that way. That goes that way.
So,
unfortunately,
now the question is like, what are we doing with these Venom Crawlers? Because I think both Venom Crawlers can activate into the
you're not throwing them away.
Into the Scout Sentinel.
That would be nice. Be very cool of him to do.
Cool. He's gonna go kill some engineers.
He's gonna try.
Fair enough.
He's gonna kill like 3, and then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we can charge into the combination. Oh, these are engineers,
Cool.
not
This one is hanging.
not Corbin. So I guess at the end, I guess these guys are low OC. And if there are 2 units there, we can only do the honor one of them. Oh, there's 2. There's 3 bottles
Okay.
objective. So we could make that 6 OC. It's still out OC's a Venom Crawler, but it does require the order to happen.
Out here, so no free CP.
There are enough command squads in the back, though, that we should have infantry orders to be able to do that.
I'll get CP anyways.
The greatest counter to recon guard is the time clock.
I
Potentially, but the danger is that clocks work both ways. As we can see, Nemo has activated his whole army, and Dutes is lower on time. Killing a recon element guard army takes almost more time than it takes to run a recon element guard army. So like you might think that chess clocks are like the solution, but in a lot of cases they actually end up being like a double-edged sword.
Okay, and then we're just kind of messing around with some charges. This guy will try to charge here.
You got it.
Probably quite large.
Oh, did we not get to shoot into the Scout Sentinel?
You got it.
Oh no. But to bring it down.
So we can go 3.
I'm surprised we didn't push the second Venom Crawler to get 2 rounds of shooting into it. Maybe I'm missing something. It's not like a huge... It's not a great chance that you kill it, because it's only AP1, but with both Venom Crawlers shooting, you probably kill it, and then you score 4 points.
Get it 4.
That's all you need.
TTS enables recon.
Get 2 Kriegsmen on, just so that they'll hold the point.
I would say that if it wasn't also effective in IRL play.
We will soul flay the closer unit.
Okay.
Gonna pact for sussy hits. Pact is good.
Yeah, so Nemo won Las Vegas Open with this list. His team won Battle for Salvation with this list.
Man, look at me.
He's not the only one playing it either. Like we had players at NCATC play it last weekend. I think multiple people are running Recon Element Guard lists.
Assume I'm gonna what?
I assume you're not going to pull out a combat.
I guess like with this detachment chat, you know what I'm saying.
So go here and here.
Obviously not with the same list. The meta has changed like multiple times.
2 sets of
but with Recon Element Guard with hundreds of models.
6s. Nope. And then 4.
I have a video about it if you're interested, chat.
Pistols, 2 flamers, which would be 4 attacks. Nothing. Cool. That's them.
Cool beans. Back to me. I am going to...
So Nemo retaining control of that objective with the Venom Crawler.
Let's see. I guess I'll get rid of... These are both terrible. So I'll get rid of Bring It Down for the CP, and I'll hold on to Cull for now.
You got it. I'll pick up my ghosts. You're the challenger. Oh my goodness, did that just come back up?
Please?
Yeah, right. I'll draw some cards.
There you go, chat.
Twist,
Sabotage.
There's my video about Recon Element when Nemo won with it last year.
Just have to kill Vashtor.
Simply kill Vashtor.
Shout out to LVO. Tickets are live again for this year's show. It happens in 6 months, almost exactly.
Get it done.
You sure do.
10 points for Nemo.
Course should be at 7.
Dudes holds on to Call the Horde, does not score the Bring It Down.
So I can either charge him with horses or shoot him with 2 Cadian bricks and see how that goes.
I guess, like,
probably.
I mean, you probably lose the Venom Crawlers if they push, but I don't know. Getting one up in the center, like you could Lone Op, Vashtor, although Vashtor's just going to die to a Rough Rider charge probably.
These dudes on the points, and then acknowledge that he can go here.
If he even dies, I guess. Nemo, I don't think wants to send the
run into me, but be okay with getting
Rough Riders before he gets to hit them into the infantry bricks. So I don't even know if he cares that much about Vashtor. I don't know if Vashtor's damage output against light infantry is high enough for him to be that worried, and he'll just attrition him down with like random gunshots and grenades and things.
I think I'm supposed to try and kill Vashtor, though. So, yeah, that'll probably be that game plan. These chaps will take attacks over here. Reorder is probably going to come here and here. So then this can poke 9. Help out with this, not worry about this. Can debate this based on how mines go. Okay. So then if this is going to be reordered, just gets over here, this should be move. The front Krieg unit is capable of doing what? This unit is the only one not participating.
Yeah, the interesting thing about Astra Militarum is that they do have like quite a
So
variety
let's
of
drop points
builds.
here.
You know, most Grizzled Company lists are fairly well rounded, but then like we also just have these mass infantry spams as well.
This will be here. So
And it's shored up by the ability to take really cheap high OC infantry.
And then take aim on the Sentinel.
Like a sub-theme of the faction is just OC like spam.
Don't think I need anything else. It's very easy to do sabotage with a unit that just goes there. So yeah, I think that's good enough for me. And then let's do some movement. So start with these chaps coming over here. Just in case we don't kill you, we do need 3 OC on the point. There we go. Oh, I don't kill you, I'd be really sad. Okay.
That would be wacky.
It would be a little disappointing. Oh, and where's Cypher ended up here?
Yep, I got a little bubble on him.
Yeah.
It's easy to miss, I guess.
Just a little camera angle because he's at a and this is his one. Yeah, we'll pull back this unit. They'll go significantly less, and they'll just chill out over here.
Yep.
I'll get him off the points for the sake of overforce.
Mhm.
Okay, and then just am I ever going to get burned by a heroic here? Only if I have to base here, which would only happen if I set my horses up in a way where that I decide to be an idiot, because I think I fit through here. Yeah, so I'll always be able to base around here, so as long as the models... Yeah, okay. Okay, we'll move them forward. I just need to make sure that the majority of the squad is about like 10-ish inches away.
One thing Nemo's very good at, chat, and we're going to watch happen, is manipulation of the charge phase. So as he's saying there, like he can probably construct a situation with his charge moving Rough Riders where he's not required to base on the position where it would force a heroic intervention.
I figured as much.
So we are going to send the Rough Riders in to Vashtor, combined with some infantry shooting that should knock them down.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then anything in the ballpark of a 7+, we can do this to here, to here. And so I might have to give a heroic unless I'm willing to not swing the majority of the squad. Which, for me to do that, would mean that these models couldn't base on a 7+. And so I would have to pull them back to like here. What's the charge where I get punished for doing this then? It would be my base size 2 plus 3 plus a charge. So on like a 5 or less. That's okay. Okay, and he's within 2, so that's still coherent. Okay.
Yeah, the cover change is going to be like a huge paradigm shift for sure for a lot of these detachments that focus on cover effects.
Just so I can't get charged through here.
I'm very interested to see, because they're not changing any of the existing mechanics, but they're changing core rules. It's going to be one of those weird situations where some things get dumpstered and some things become very strong. And we'll see, we'll see how it ends up working.
And the rest of them
I'm interested. There's rumors going around about changes to coherency rules that will make this style of army significantly worse by preventing strings. Basically, it would require that all models in a coherent unit be within 9 inches of each other, is the rumor right now, which means that your units are now required to blob instead of string, which I don't love imposing more and more coherency mechanics on the game, but I do think that probably is ultimately a benefit so that these armies don't feel quite as like abusive to play against.
Canadians are going to take up most of this table space.
R.I.P. Necron Warriors, yeah, like the octopus.
I'd like to stay in the
But I don't know. I think I'm biased, but I don't like those from like a conceptual standpoint. I don't think I like those armies, the ones that basically just like the entire point of the army is to abuse wound allocation rules. I think that's maybe personal preference.
Okay. So
but
off that line.
I don't know. If we make it so that more army, like more units play in like a more standardized fashion rather than doing like these weird stringing things, I don't feel like it's going to be that terrible. Not to mention the fact that I do think with the new terrain setups, there's going to be a lot more positions towards the center of the battlefield, like this ruin, for example, where we can string or hide important tech pieces without necessarily having to string them all the way back to our deployment zone, which I think will help the units condense themselves a little bit as well. We'll see.
9 is out to here, so you can go a little bit less. Okay. Pistol.
Thank you for the follow, the Dudas Priest.
And then
that's good. That's good. I like that. That's a good username, chat.
And then we can push the
10 out of 10.
Same deal, just within 12.
Big Yard Guard units get a points cut.
7 more this way. Just so that if the Chosen choose to charge,
I think that would be wishful thinking. I think
completely safe. Oh, and actually, really quick, this guy both dies to coherency, and I do also owe you a revive. I just realized the squad's out of coherency.
Yep.
Oh, well, fair enough. I'll put him behind just so it's not any extra information.
All good.
I didn't even realize until I was moving. I was like, wait a second, I'm not actually in coherency right now.
Dies to coherency.
There we go.
Did anybody attack them? Did you shoot that unit?
There, these horses are chilling. These Cadians are coming over here.
It is illegal to force coherency checks on yourself without taking casualties. Maybe he... No, he didn't shoot any plasma guns. Yeah, I don't know. No weird. They go to toughness 2. I do sort of... I like the fact that, like, flak armor and carapace armor is, like, sort of relevant these days. I know back in the day it was the case that, like, having a 4+ save just meant you died anyway. But nowadays, like, I do feel like the survivability of, like, flak and carapace armor units does feel pretty reasonable.
1 inch and do nothing else fancy here. Cool. This squad gets to reactive.
Actually, an ordained priest and a guard player. That's sick.
Can get around the 1 inch.
A true battle chaplain.
In charge is here, and that's never getting all the way over here. So then I might lose this objective, but because the unit collides here, and then Cadians will be here.
Back when a 5+ save was genuinely worthless, yeah, because like a bolter killed it, yeah.
An act, but
I understand.
Swing into here would just be like
from like a simulation perspective, why the old AP characteristic was like that.
Access to Overwatch,
but it was like it's just such a toxic mechanic. Thinking back on it from a design standpoint, it's so funny. Okay, light armor is actually just not worth printing because every gun ignores it besides a las gun. Fucking wild. And then, like, AP4 is largely worthless because 4+ saves are tough to get to, but AP3 is the best stat in the game.
The last thing
pretty wild
do is just make sure that the 9 of these guys sees them.
Anyone remember sweeping advances? I so do. When I was a kid, my friend used to play Necrons, and I played Tyranids. And this, like, every time we would scratch our heads at the sweeping advance mechanic, because like Necrons versus Tyranids would win the fight regardless, right? Like you would always kill more than them. So then we would roll sweeping advance, and you would counter roll initiative, and a Aegisios initiative was like 7, and a Necron Warriors initiative was like 1. So there was no way for them to win the roll-off. So they would always die. You would charge them, and they would take like a leadership chest with massive penalties, and then the whole unit would be wiped. It was so ass. Just the worst mechanic ever. You work in IT, so can you be a tech priest? I'll allow it. that sounds legit.
Off the objective by Terminators coming here. So I would rather just draw the single.
Yeah, you instead. One of the craziest things I saw was somebody use a Nightmare Shroud. Top of one, they teleported a Necron Destroyer Lord across the table, used a Nightmare Shroud on the Necron Destroyer Lord, which forced leadership checks on everyone. When you failed a leadership check in that edition, you would run directly away from the unit, from the closest enemy. So it was on a guard army. Half the guard army failed leadership because that's average. They all ran away from the Necron Lord, and because it was turn 1, they ran off the table and died. So half his army died on turn 1. It was awful.
Sentinel just over here.
Just miserable stuff.
We'll mosey down our ghosts over here. Probably just this. Swap the Cadians to attack, give themselves take aim. And then Ratlings are on sabotage, and if we kill Vashtor, we get area, and if not, we don't. Okay. Take aim.
Cool.
Yeah.
+1 attacks. Order swap.
It's so funny when I see comments that like wish for those good old days. And I was like, I don't think it's rose-colored glasses. Rose-tinted glasses, my guy. You are forgetting how terrible a lot of those mechanics were. People were like, I wish we got old morale checks back. No, you don't. I think you say that, but I don't think you actually want to.
Goes off. Vashtor takes 3 mortal wounds.
Nice.
We'll put the next mine into the Venom Crawler just to be safe.
Some remote detonated mines going off over here.
Mine is still alive, but not in range. We'll start the Cadians, putting everything into the Venom Crawler.
Putting to Vashtor for a couple of wounds.
Shots left.
Let's see how long these demon engines in the center last.
It'll only be 47.
Bring back armor points. Yeah.
6s are sustained.
That's 6s. The classic one. I want armor facings again.
Got 4 on your armor.
Take 2.
2 damage. Plasma, 14 shots on force.
One thing I do sort of legitimately miss, not really, but kind of, is
by the way, I'll always overcharge.
Is disembarkation points on vehicles.
Yep.
Like you'd have to disembark from your actual hatches and stuff.
Cool. Then the Ripper gun, 7 shots on force. And 5s. Nope. And then the Meltas on 4s. 1 sustained on 4s. 2 AP4.
Go in there.
Oh!
Hey, look at me.
They did it. Hazardous.
The Venom Crawler lives. Cool. What a Chad!
And next rapid fire is.
How could he possibly die here?
3 of the last comes.
What? There's more guys shooting. Crazy.
11. On 4s and 6s.
Much easier for adjudication. I agree. If they gave, I would be
plasma shots are
into it if they gave vehicles bases.
Nope.
If they gave them bases that demarcated their armor facings, and then instead of doing like wholesale armor facings, just give like a buff if you shoot the rear eye or something.
Just decide to turn off.
I think that would be neat.
Reason. There we go. Can I go here and see there? Nope. So we gotta kill this guy. Cool. Looks good. Looks good. The ghosts are never shooting downtown here. I mean, they could, and that unit doesn't actually have a blank. So I think we'll just put the sniper there. And then, sorry, that's the autocannon. For the autocannon here, we'll put the rest of it here.
Okay.
So this is
Scatter dice.
The Venom Crawler.
JD at North Carolina, he came up to me and he was like, "Look, I found this weird die."
And 6s.
What is this? And it's got like numbers on it, and it was like
cannon into
2 through 10, and then like a weird symbol. And I was like, "My brother in Christ, that's an artillery die." Who remembers artillery dice?
Cool. Looks good.
Like 2 through 10 and a misfire or whatever.
Over here. We'll do first melt to plasma, the one's closer to you. Melt
-1 hit. -1 to hit and hazardous.
Yep. And then the plasma.
They're probably still part of Old World.
Here's the checks. Yeah. Good. Second unit, same thing. Here's the plasma. Reroll.
Likely the case.
Nope. And then the melta. Yep. And yep. AP4.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
So I think fortifications will ever have a purpose. I think so. I just don't know if like Games Workshop is
cool.
ready for it. But at some point, though, I think they'll come up with mechanics.
We'll kill
that are a little bit more
the
reasonable for them.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Having them operate like normal units that just don't move or do anything is like not ideal.
But then we'll do the next gating unit.
I think that there are ways to make
would I ever consider any form of rerolls besides the damage on the Sentinel or damage on a Rough Rider? I would never reroll a Melta instead. So yeah, we should do the Cadians first. Okay. So
Yeah,
will
one
not
thing
shoot
that would
the
be
last
interesting
thing,
is
so
like,
I'm just
what if they
using
made it so that
accommodates, but I will just shoot.
they didn't like
the,
replace
unchanged
terrain,
plasma
but like
to
maybe they
shoot Melta
replaced like
and force
vertical
activate.
elements of
Okay.
terrain. Like you got to
So
choose a
Meltas,
terrain, and it was like it became that
rear ones.
thing. So like
That's
I have a
1 to
ruin,
5.
but I replaced the wall with a
Plasmas.
hammerfall bunker or whatever, and then
Rear
like it gives it a
ones.
special abilities. Like, I think that would
4
be
for
interesting.
sustained. Wounds on 5s. 3.
Like, imagine if you could start the
8
game by
and
dropping a
over.
hammerfall bunker on one of the objectives, you know?
Rear
And like
ones,
now
hitting
it's
on
like
4s.
we have to fight over that.
Wounding on 6.
But it's a significant cost from my army. Like, I think that would be
Hazardous
cool.
is 4 guns and the plasmas. We're good. Cool. The engineers will free grenade Vashtor. We'll get you for 3.
3.
Cool. And then that is it for the troops. Oh, sorry, yeah, the Scout Sentinel. Laser and missile. Laser on a 4. Missile on a 4. Hits, wins on a 3, goes to 4.
How far is it going to go?
I have 2 C.
We get all the way
No,
through?
You can't
No.
reroll. I'd rather reroll damage here.
Ash, thank you for
So then we'll do some
the
fighting.
subscription. Appreciate you.
And go for the horses.
53 months.
Yep.
Almost
Please roll a huge.
4.5 years.
Thank you.
And
We're getting to it.
So this one gets to go behind. Let me just make sure that's actually correct.
Mhm.
Oop. 3 and 2.
Mhm.
Which in his case, he can just go 1 and pivot.
Any ideas on
This
other
is
ways to
the
do
same.
cover?
3.
Other than save, hit, roll, -1 strength for light,
3.
-2 strength for heavy. I can
Also
see
pivot.
that.
Just
Like,
get him
I mean,
outside
you
the
can
6
affect
bubble.
like there are 3 rolls in an attack sequence, or hit, wound,
This one does the same.
saving throw. And I guess like you could do like a feel no pain or something, but like you can choose which one of those to affect. Largely, it will have somewhere around the same effect. And the tough part is that like it does disproportionately affect different units and different factions, depending on which one you choose.
And I can't.
I would like to see personally, and it would require like a rework of the entire like the way that 40k handles attacks and unit targeting. I would like to see cover affect a proportion of incoming
And
attacks.
we'll go
So let's say,
swinging.
for example,
No
if I
hazards,
target a
so still
unit in
minus
cover,
1 hit.
I take
Correct.
So
whatever the
attack
number is,
showing you
1
3s and
quarter
4s.
or 1/2 or a flat number of my attack rolls, and I just remove them from the roll. I think that would be interesting. Now, obviously, like
Range
you
3.
clike using the
Is there
current like the way that the attacks work
D6,
currently, right?
D6.
Like a las cannon removing half of the incoming las
Yeah,
cannon
here we
hits
go.
doesn't work. But I do think that there's a way to make
I
that.
can afford to give you 1, so go ahead.
Cool. Hit you for 5.
It's a big one.
Cool. And then 20 normal attacks. 3 and 6. Just 1.
Okay.
Vashtor lives, chat.
For 1 damage.
Vashtor lives.
Cool.
He lives.
Right.
Get him.
Sabo is sitting.
Get him, buddy.
The area is fine. You are within the full 3, so it will be no points. Do I need to pitch it?
Welcome
Thanks.
to
Sweet
the
with,
Glue
Vashtor.
Factory.
Sure, yeah.
Do you Dark Pact here, chat? The answer is no. Oh, he should have. 5 6s? 5 6s? He would have wiped the unit. He straight up would have wiped the unit if he had Dark Pacted.
What do you?
Obviously, there is like a 15% chance he dies,
Just
but
say 1.
Works for me.
what a swing for Vashtor.
Still
Does
think
not
we
take
will-
the objective. Oh, if he had Pacted. I mean, you don't know you're
And
going to roll
I think
5
we
6s to
will
hit.
keep.
That would have been
the,
amazing. But
I think we will keep the.
Vashtor lives. Vashtor kills half the Rough Riders.
If you give me.
Let's go. We're off to the races, boys.
Okay, doke. Let's see. I want to keep Cole right now. I don't think so.
Vashtor the goat.
Shoot my match.
Choosing whether or not to keep Cull. Yeah.
It's like you
I mean,
played this.
it was
Holding it another turn
20
is
more hazardous
spooky.
tests, man. Like-
No, I mean like full send.
oh, gotcha. Yeah.
There is a good reactive move here if
Don't think I'm
the
scoring Cole this
Legionnaires
time, so
elect
get rid of
to
that.
push. So this unit probably is safe.
Anyways,
There's like a good movement block and an Entanglefoot here, so it's tough to get into that unit. Really, the call targets are tough. So Dutes is 2 kill secondaries down and scored neither of them.
Yep. Good card, bad card.
Decent card, bad card.
Defend stronghold
Decent.
behind enemy lines. Yeah, behind enemy
3.
lines is trash. Did we redraw that?
Okay. This way. We're gonna need 1 battle shock. Yeah. Poor Bastor. Just for my own curiosity, if I would have packed it. Yeah, would have killed you.
Yeah, the pact there would have been so good.
Yeah, he was at 3, and I took 1 more.
Okay. I thought he was at 2. You're good. You're good.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, it's whatever it is, like 68% chance that you live, and then if you or that you pass, and then it's a 33% chance you live after if you fail.
4-man units. It's kind of cool.
So I guess it was like, it was like 70%. I guess that you or like close to 80% chance that you live through that. But like, do you take the chances?
Okay, so I can't actually hit those ratlings. That's nice.
Yeah, obviously, like there is the chance, of course, that you go into that and then you just roll no 6s, then
with like
and then you're like, why did I pact? But with the benefit of hindsight, we know that he would have one shot the unit. Obviously, that would have been a spike up to be clear too.
And this isn't a super impactful
because he is damaged, so he was hitting on 3s. So it was unlikely he kills the unit regardless. Hindsight analysis, indeed.
He is loving his life right now, just having a great time.
Hindsight being 2020.
With all of his limbs blown
off. That should be a mechanic. If you play Zinch, that's what you should be able to do. You can decide things and then change your mind afterwards. You get unlimited takebacks.
These ruins are absolutely doing it to me right now.
They're really nice in person, in all honesty, but on TTS they don't really work.
Yeah.
Assume you're okay with this one.
Yeah, that was always going to happen.
Cool. I am indeed going to take the thing.
Yeah. Feel free to go ahead. I'm just going to be moving these guys up.
Cool.
You get unlimited takebacks or something random happens every time. It'd be interesting to play with like temporal mechanics in 40k. I don't know how you would do that, but like orcs do that sometimes, right? There's that whole orc war boss who like goes back in time to steal things from himself. He just like creates infinite paradoxes.
I have to shimmy these last comes to here.
Mm-hmm.
So that the other ones fit.
Yeah, what does this look like? That is a...
There's a boarding action mission like that? Is there really? Wait, that's sick. Like the Geller field's down and everything's fucked? That's cool as hell. What? I love that. He killed himself to get a second of his gun. Yeah.
And then we just swap these guys.
You play half your army in the past and half in the future?
That one is originally here.
Interesting. That sounds cool as hell. Honestly. Assuming you can make it fun. That sounds cool.
And we'll do it for either slow. CP back on a 4. So we'll go up to 4 CP.
My co-commentator's here with me. She's got some important things to say.
Okay. Let's go ahead and advance Abaddon.
Cool.
Sweet. Keep me honest on this 1 inch here, please.
Are we pushing Abaddon?
Thank you.
Hot damn.
Real cool.
She does have a lot.
Oh, you actually have the correct.
She has a lot of thoughts about Recoil and
You got
Guard
the
in its current
correct
place in the team's metagame.
ovals. They measure correctly.
Yeah.
It's like they just haven't gone back and fixed a lot of the chaos ones, and it's like super annoying.
Oh, I did have to change mine manually for what it's worth.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, if you fix it manually and then save it fixed, it usually always holds.
Mm-hmm. All right, these guys can move up a little bit.
Definitely the cutest commentator for sure. Best looking.
A giant ingress potentially back here. That is what it is.
Not an ingress, but just normal reserve. It's still turn 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. And this is where we get a little nutty. All right, here comes a huge advance. You ready?
Yippee.
Yeah.
A very average advance.
That is a normal advance. But it's what we got. So here we go. I'm just going to move this.
Yeah,
it's not going to matter. Abdomen ended up over there.
Big push here for Dutes. I'm curious whether or not we see him charge the Terminators in. I think right now the goal is going to be to basically like...
I'm going to move my max and I'll fix
now that he's killed one,
sure,
or he will have killed one Rough Rider unit, the melee counterattack's not quite as spooky. So he does have the opportunity to like push in really hard here.
Right spot.
That said, a lot of the incoming damage does come from the
3 or potentially 6
the anti-infantry shooting attacks. But Felhammer Siege House does have protection against that stuff.
In case the 10 shows and kill nothing.
Best researched and least biased commentator. So true. I'm over here talking about how monsters should be better and that the size of 40k armies should be decreasing. And she's like,
cool. And then
nah.
Cypherino is going to advance.
More Space Marines.
Gonna go.
I think Inky, I think, is an Ultramarines player, probably. That's why she keeps opening her mouth.
Just gonna nudge you outside one if that's all right.
Yes, thank you.
More guardsmen. She's like, higher model counts. I love playing with miniatures.
-2
I want more miniatures to play with.
Anyways.
I have a little bit of CP.
What else are we looking at? You already reactive. You could make me -1 to hit. Blah, blah, blah. And you could up me down. Okay. So I think if he goes there, we just hit everything. Except for maybe the horsies.
In the back, yeah.
These ones over here.
Oh,
yeah.
Gotcha.
That is what it is for now. Oh, those are the Death Rider guys. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
They also have a reactive as their data sheet, but it's not relevant here.
Yeah. These guys are loan opt. We have that going there. We have pressed the button, so now we send this. Let's wait on that. Let me advance my cultists again.
You got it?
Dope. Is there a bubble machine? There we go. So basically, this guy is going to end up here. here. All right, that was always going to be a thing.
Can I explain the Chaos Space Marine detachment? I can.
So I'll tell you what, actually, instead of moving these idiots
So it's
here-
Spellhammer Siege Host, which is the sort of Iron Warriors
Yeah,
detachment. It gives you
Yep.
-1 to be wounded from high strength ranged weapons,
I was
and it has a bunch of
the 9-inch reserve charge to
sort of anti-shooting
All right, and then this
benefits. So it has a field painted shooting. It has multiple ways to blank incoming damage.
So we're going to get
Between Fabius Bile and the Bastion Plate, which is an enhancement on the
does he
Chaos
get to
Terminator
shoot?
Lord.
He gets to
So a
shoot
lot of
some
times
of
what it
these,
does is
maybe?
basically like sets up a situation where it can just full send its whole
Sure.
army, give them a 4+ invulnerable save from Abaddon, -1 to be wounded, 4+ or a 5+ feel no pain, and a damage blank, and it stacks all those things together so that you don't. It's very difficult or unlikely for you to actually kill any of its units efficiently, and then
play a death card.
it can basically just like full activate into you, and then
Okay,
use like
do you want to do
just baseline Chaos Space Marine offensive
that's the
profiles to
other
kill you.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I'll think about it just a quick.
So that's essentially what we're trying to do here.
There's no real shooting, honestly.
Dude's played very KG up to this point, and he's pushing everything into the front now. Turned on an invulnerable, or about to turn on an invulnerable save from Abaddon, and it's going to get in and basically just try to clip as many units as possible, survive the next round of shooting, and then come back and hit
There is
harder.
merit to having that
essentially.
unit eligible to charge you next turn.
Mhm.
This is here and this is here, and this YOLO's a charge into like here. I'd like to be able to charge you with the majority of my stuff next turn. So the best one. So I just have to choose between whether or not I want to win a flank or whether or not I want to try and push. I'm up enough points where if I want to just chill back, I totally can. But if this makes its charge, it needs to be answered 1 and 2, maybe 3. If this comes the center, I probably have to live with being okay with you being on the center, which is okay. The one that's a little worse is this unit probably always needs to be off the table. And based off your charges, I'd like to have this unit able to help out both sides. So I do believe this unit is going to be rapiding over here to try and lock down the 5 objective. So we'll go to 3.
Mm-hmm.
2.
Why, hello there, giant brick of guys.
Let's get all of our power fists at the front.
So this opens up the potential for a heroic intervention if the Chosen end up coming around this corner. There is, I think, a chance that they just kill the Krieg engineers with shooting,
Hands dancing back and forth.
because a lot of them can see the models inside the terrain feature.
Everywhere, man.
It's probably like, and this is where Dutes loses the game right here.
No, rapid ingress is a stratagem.
Rapid ingress is
It's
a
a real
stratagem.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I like to think that he's just getting asked like a really, really dumb question. He's like being forced to try and respond to it in a real and honest way, you know?
Woosah, Trevi.
Yeah, chat. Stop asking me dumb questions. I can't believe it.
12-inch bubble. Cool. That's all my specials. Okay, cool. And then the rest of these chaps chill out behind here.
Mhm.
And then 2. They will give themselves +1 attack.
Okay.
And then they will give
How many licks to the
engineers
center of a
versus
recon
+1
guard list?
Engineers here.
Well, if you
these horses,
No,
account
it's
for
20
the average stamina of a guardsman
these horses. Okay,
So everyone in my army
times the number of guardsmen in the army,
sounds good.
Cool.
that should give you a good result.
Alrighty.
I don't know if you want to
So,
count the
I
horses
have
in
to
there as
decide
well.
Who I want to give extra.
I don't have any metrics on how long those last.
I think that means.
Why is Dude's not overwatching?
Give
Good question. I think because it's his turn.
I've already established that these death core are mortal, so there's no reason to do that.
Great question, chat. That's a good one.
Can't see those, so we have to charge. No, we don't have to charge those, I guess. Kind of want these to go away. Yeah, I think I do want to charge, or not charge, shoot these guys.
So one thing dudes could
we'll go
do
plasma
here
pistols into
is he
here.
could use those death
fentanyl
core
into
to
here.
prevent a charge from overextending.
Bolt guns into here.
The what?
The fentanyl
Oh,
bios gun.
gotcha.
Yeah. And the combi whips will
Fentanyl
give these
needle.
guys plus 3 inches to their charge by shooting them.
Sounds good.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and pack for sussy hits. Good to go. Here comes the fentanyl to the dudes right in front. On twosies with a sustain. And then anti-2 up. So 4 at AP1.
4 under 3. Kill a guy.
3.
I'm a 3-up armor with cover. That's my detachment roll.
Where are you getting cover from?
That's my detachment roll.
Oh, okay.
Yep. My attachment rolls, I always have cover, and I'm a 3-up armor right now with take cover.
Gotcha. So it's a AP1 would be a 4-up?
It would be a 3-up, because I'm a 3-up save with cover. So your AP1 goes to AP0, and then I'm a 3-up
Gotcha.
save.
Gotcha. Okay. Bolt guns.
Do they have take cover? Because they moved in the movement phase.
Yep, the reinforcement step.
Oh,
Yeah,
these
he
guys did it.
did it here and there.
Yeah, we just didn't put a token down.
Well, I don't use a token if it's cover, so I pulled the token.
Anyways, 4 hits on the bolt guns.
We do have a
3 saves.
3 on the
server rule
Kill
that
him.
it is
And
it would be
plasmas,
not
no
unreasonable for
me.
dudes to counter that he does not get the effect if it is a persistent
82.
effect that was
4.
not indicated using a
They're dead.
token.
All right.
That is a server rule, obviously not a cool rule or
into
anything.
the
But
big unit that
if
just
you
came in.
declare a multi-phase effect and then don't
Oh,
mark
sorry.
it,
Cool.
and your opponent
Oh,
can't
okay, fair
confirm
enough.
that, then you don't.
Alrighty. Vastra,
You have to use tokens to demarcate your effects when you use them.
2 again.
For cleanliness of play.
and
So that
nothing
was
there.
I do not. That was a confusing interaction there for dudes. I get that.
Cypher isn't shooting. If I was a smart person, I would just start with him, but I am unsmart. That's okay. We're going to get that later, so that doesn't matter too much. Might as well get some pot shots down here. Or do I? You can see here. So Abaddon's unit is just going to shoot these guys back here.
You got it?
We'll go and pact for sustains. I'm going to get greedy and go for another one. So I get a CP.
Sounds good.
His gun. Hits on 2s, wounds on 3s, 2 AP1s.
Back guys, lose 1.
Gaining
That's
the
two
command
combi
point
shots
here feels a little
and-
superfluous because I don't know if we're going to get behind enemy lines.
2 bolt gun
In
shots.
fact, I think almost certainly we will not.
2 AP0.
2 on my 3.
I do think that leaving up the or not reserving anything for situations like that is the correct play for dudes because
these
this
guys-
layout is incredibly easy for
Super
Nemo
duper
to fully
duper
screen out.
care. I'm not going to shoot those. Terminators have a Reaper autocannon that I could chuck down here,
You got it.
and a
Level
1
1.
combi shot.
Oh, you got it.
I'm not going to bother pacting off this many shots, so here's the Reaper. Just 2 AP1s.
3 ups. Kill 2.
And the combi doesn't sustain. That's not what I did. Nothing. Cool. Oh my god. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Sure, I'll shoot a las cannon at these guys. Let's go.
Sounds good.
All right, cool.
Good talk.
It was fun to think about. And my Venom Crawler, I think, was the last thing. So I didn't kill any of these, so that doesn't matter at all. So this Venom Crawler will just shoot down here.
You got it?
Pact for sustain.
2.
Fails it. Takes 2.
Okay.
2 sustains. Nice. Just 6 AP1.
3 not in covers, then 2. Sorry, 3 in cover, 2 not in cover. Lose one of the ones in cover.
Cool. Yeah, it's normal that.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, that was the end of the shooting, so let's do some charges.
I will -2 this unit.
Okay, for 2.
Yep, for 1. Cypher's not over here.
Oh, this unit. God
Yeah.
damn. Sorry. I saw a hand
my
over here.
rules
It might have been Trevi's.
Not all good.
Okay, so yeah, I need a 9 over there. Sounds good.
Yep.
All right. So I think Fabulous Bill is going to charge Jungle Fighters.
Okay.
But before I do that, I think I need to go just top to bottom here. So let's go Abaddon first into Rough Riders.
Okay.
Thank you, Abaddon. That was a good way to do that. 4, 2.
So Abaddon getting in the front of this charge here is important.
So 2
because what Dutes wants to do is construct a situation where any heroic intervener has to engage Abaddon. The Rough Riders should die to random attacks from the Chosen. And then Abaddon gets to sweep with the Talon for 14 sustained hit devastating attacks into whatever comes in to engage the unit. He just has to make sure that his charge from the Chosen squad over here gets within 6 inches of Abaddon, which is a little bit tougher with that big charge there.
We are positioned in a way that is absolutely awful for me. This guy can end up going over here. I have 6-man coherency, so if this guy fits here, can't tell because my stupid measurement. It looks good to me. If it looks good to you. Oh, stop it. Mikey. It's on top of your base. Okay. Terminators are going to go in now.
Cool.
We've done it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy wants to be up here. Now we can go wherever we'd like.
Dude's really pushing to get that primary on this objective. Just gonna fill the objective with chaos models. Hope they don't get shot down.
Doesn't make a huge difference going that way.
The 20-man guard squads, especially once they're given take cover, might survive an activation from some of these units. So Nemo does have the opportunity to shoot down a bunch of models and then charge in and engage the rest.
Okie doodles. Let's go ahead and do these guys. Actually, I want to do that last. Let's do Bile too. Catachans.
You got it.
Fuck
Ooh,
yes.
fun.
All right.
Boxcars charge.
It's totally cool. I should have declared it.
What's up?
By Overwatch.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. We'll start with the plasma. 14 little shots. On 6s.
So first rank fire, second rank fire coming
six.
out of reserve here means that the unit gets extra shots with Overwatch.
5 AP3.
And this unit is not in
link 1.
range to
And this one, let's see.
Get an
Did
invul.
this in the wrong order, so no 4 pinball.
Yeah,
me.
that's the dangerous part.
It technically was the right order, right? You just got punished for it.
Yeah, let's see. I forget if this guy, he's going to oversave. So the first one will just go to the Gimp. He's going to die.
Okay.
And then we'll go with basically bolters, and then I think, yeah, bolters, then combis. Ended up making a save, so I lost the dude and 1 bolt gun.
Then a Ripper friend. Jesus Christ. Strength 5, so force.
You're telling me.
3 AP1.
I am not.
I think you have cover
Yeah,
here.
there should be models in cover there.
And here.
Okay, we'll start there. Okay, we're good.
Cool. Melt those, 2 of them. And then Lasguns is 3 of them. So it'll be 6, 11, 14. So 36 plus 3 is 39. I keep the 5s. 6 AP 0. 1 damage.
Okay.
And the hots, we're good. Pass back.
Good again. Damn, dude. All right. All right, so who do we want to bash on rattlings?
That was
It's
lucky.
probably Bob.
Dudes shook the Overwatch pretty well there.
So he will
And
go
now we just
here.
have a huge charge going into this unit. Will he get enough
This guy
surface area to actually clear the squad is the question, though. I do wonder if there's a position where dudes could get into the Death Core as well and try to clear that Death Rider squad with a multi-damage weapon.
Unfortunately,
But
this does give you
doing so might open up a
That's kind
reaction
of-
from these guys.
Yeah, I will get it if you give me a heroic.
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have it either way, except to move off this objective.
Mhm.
But these guys do have Power Fist too. which
I'm
is-
surprised
They
dudes
have
didn't
2
put more
power
guns
fists
into
and
this unit.
6 attacks of
So I
strength.
think he
8.
could have killed them with the combi weapons
Yeah.
and things.
My Cadians do actually have like kill 2 to 3 Marines level of melee.
Yeah. I think we're still gonna go. It's this guy. Thank you.
Hmm.
We're gonna go here because we get to pick up horsies with Power Fists. I'd like to put this in an angle where I can move towards the horsey and base this guy basically, so I can get those 2 going in there. I think that's possible. These 2 guys are going to go here and shred a bunch of catechins to death.
It may actually not be. Notice, you're good. Cool.
Okay. And then what do I want to do here? We might just pick up Deathcore. Let's see. You kill some in melee, but I forget. Do you have a fallback and shoot? You do, right?
All of my Cadians have fallback and shoot, but not charge,
Yeah.
just shoot.
Gotcha. So there's really no benefit to tagging them right now. I'm not going to kill enough for it to matter.
It would stop me from charging you on my turn.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Just gives you the attacks on my turn, which is you're already going to have that objective. So I think what we're doing is moving into a spot where we just wail on these guys right here.
Cool.
This guy may or may not.
So
be-
will we see the
Let's see.
intervention
Just go
from
there.
one of these Cadian squads? I imagine this squad.
Okay,
intervenes.
and then let's see if the masters are the masters or the blasters over here. Simply roll another 12-inch charge.
Yeah. Okay.
We did not do that. Is it worth the CP? Probably. I'm going to go down to 3.
Okay.
Hey, Look at me
Sometimes
go.
the lowest charge the turn is an eye.
look at me go.
Cool.
I don't think we can get Abaddon, or maybe we can.
Also, you should get it within his bubble anyways, but I do have precision in shooting that he's definitely going to be eating.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to shoot their little plunder guy. That's right.
I mean, I'll pull off the objective and make the charge fail if you'd like.
No, I was going to go towards the horses.
Oh, God.
It's not going to. It's literally not going to matter at all.
No.
So this guy will go here.
That's the doggy.
Abaddon's bubbles
He does
here.
D3
So
mortal
this guy's
wounds.
7.
What a cute doggy. It's funny that a dog does equivalent damage to like a fragmentation grenade, but I guess that is not unreasonable. Dogs are spooky sometimes.
Oh, you are? Yeah, I was going to say. Only moving 7.
Something 15 OC of catechins consolidate onto the
she's
objective.
there.
Yeah, we'll see
Hmm?
what the real estate they're able to take
So
is.
the idea here is that
I think the hope
Here
is
we
that
go.
dudes can
Horses
put enough
close,
stuff
horses
there
gotta
that
be
he
down
can
over there. Plunder is still around somehow.
potentially kill them, but we'll see. I don't know if he kills the whole
All
jungle
right.
butter unit. That's a problem.
think that's it. Venom Crawler can't really get in anywhere. He's just being a spider. Okay. I guess I'll start here.
Just being a spider.
I think I'm super worried about an interrupt. You have 1 CP.
Correct.
So we're gonna go like this.
No intervention.
This.
Did not declare it. I guess it's not necessary. You probably just take more casualties than you need to. And Nemo can sort of activate fully this coming turn anyway.
This guy has to stay put.
I mean, if you need to change things, change them.
It's all right. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I'll probably do it.
Cool.
And then these guys are going. Like so. I don't think I care. Well, maybe I do. Alrighty. Yeah, so we'll just start with Garrick's. This will be 622. And I think I can do this guy at the same time. Yeah, so this will be 10 attacks at 622. We're going to pact for sustain.
You got it.
Yeah.
I think we might kill these 5 Kriegmen.
3s, so 1 sustain, and then 2s, we're rolling 1s.
I'm on 5s.
Yeah.
You got me.
Sweet prince.
Yeah, killed a unit. All right.
They'll be fine. This is fine. We're all fine here
honestly,
now.
they'll just stay there. Let's do Terminators.
So Terminators should pick up the horses here, and then that allows the Chosen, theoretically, to backfill this area to hopefully prevent the jungle fighters from being able to consolidate. This is going to be the game plan, I imagine. The Great Trench in the Sky. The big diggy sky hole, chat. That's where the Kriegsmen go. They get a shiny golden entrenching tool.
Okay, Lord and 3 power fists.
And the glory of being permanently below starting strength
sustain
for the rest of time.
Pact is good. So 3 power fists is 9 attacks plus 5 for the Lord. Same profile to you. It'll be 3s rerolling.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out. I'm going to pick up the horses. You're good.
Okay. Yeah.
Also below half strength.
And
Let's not go crazy, chat.
Can't do anything because of the way this stupid crate is. Which is real sad. But these guys will just do
vertical terrain rules, chat. Don't you love them? Don't you love them?
All right, and we've got Chosen. So these guys are gonna consolidate or pile in like so. Bile is gonna hit the Ratlings. This guy needs to pile in. Excuse me. Oh, this will pull in your dudes, won't it?
If you want to take the horses, I think.
Yeah. Is what it is. We are going to tag the horses.
Okay.
With those 2 guys. So that being the case, this is still a 10-man. I'll end up consolidating like this. So if I want, I can put 2 paired into there, or 2 regular cursed weapons into those guys. And then obviously we've got 2 going this way. Okay, 2 paired into Catechins, Biles going here, 2 Power Fists into the Riders, 1 regular guy into Catechins. These 2 are definitely going into Deathcore. I'll put 1 more into Deathcore. No, it's fine. These 4 guys are just all going to go to Deathcore. I want to make sure those go away. Okay, packing for sustain. Pact is good. Let's start with the 4 regular guys going into this death quarter. Here we go. Hitting all 3s. Leaving 5 for sustain. Wounding on 2s. Okay. 10 at AP2.
6 up. For your left.
Good old ones. We got the Power Fist going to the horsies.
Unfortunate. Fortunately, I don't think those guys have a. Oh, they have a med pack,
Okay.
so they are going to slowly regenerate there. Unfortunately, that's too bad.
On 5. One's left.
Dude. Okay. Let's see. Into catechins, we've got 1 regular and 2 paired. So let's start with the regular guy.
Okay.
1 sustain. 3 at AP2.
3 on there's 6. Oh, come on. Just 2.
And the paired. Miss almost half. 6 more AP2.
6 on my 6. There's 6.
That +1 strength from Biles doing some work here. That +1 to wound
Kane.
on all these guys is huge.
Lose 1, no sustain. He is only strength 5, so 3 at AP1.
Kill 3.
And his backpack. Both hit. Toughness 2, right? So 2 at AP0.
Okay, strength 4, yep. Ooh. He's gone.
Consolidates. I guess we can consolidate like so and pull this guy back in. Make it to where this guy's not really moving much. I think that's that for me. Do I have any other attacks to make? I think that's it, so you can hit me back.
So what we may see here is a brutal attrition on this chosen unit. It actually would be...
And then on this unit
Yeah.
here, I'm going to spend 1 CP to reflect mortal wounds back.
There it is.
Sure.
So now every successful wound that the
1 wound.
Militarum does to them potentially reflects back as a damage.
Is that declared when I select you as a target, or when's it?
When you select me as a target, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Then the other dude misses. Cool.
Okay, so just you wounded me 1 time. They do not take a mortal.
Cool.
But the big thing is that
yeah,
affects all units that are targeting the chosen here. This for the rest of the phase.
1, 2, 3.
So
4,
this has the potential
5,
to reflect
6.
mortals to the catechins, to the
So
Death Rider,
do
and
6
to
normal
this
dice.
unit of
I
shock
also
troopers.
don't care if I lose
So the amount of value you
some
could
cards
potentially get
well.
out of that is pretty big
Some
because it's a multi-combat activation
Oh, that's right. They're Vec cards. That'd be
or a multi-activation combat.
So. That's right. War normal Cadians, 3 veteran guardsmen is 4 plus 6 for 10. On 4s and 5s. 2 AP0.
Kills the wounded guy.
Okay. Fist on 4. Fist on 3. Sick. 4s. It works in shooting too, right? Or sorry, fighting too. The -1.
No, not in fighting.
Oh,
The minus,
okay.
the minus
Still,
one. Yeah.
Yeah, still would have been 3s, but yeah, we're good.
Okay.
AP2.
AP2, so this other guy.
Cool. And then the knife. 3s and 3s because you're T5. 5 AP1.
Has to be this guy. That's
Hmm?
sucks. So okay, hold on real quick. So you've wounded me 4 times, and then these are 5 more you just got?
Yep.
From the Wolverine.
Kill 1.
So kill 1 more guy. Okay.
Cool. I think I have 9 for you.
Yeah, it's up to 6, so just get 6. And 3 mortals to you.
Do I want my plasmas to revive? No, I don't care, so I'll just get these 3. Cool. Awesome. That is good with me. I'm just shooting here, so I don't need to do anything.
There was a chance that actually clipped the Death Corps unit here, which would have been huge. Unengaging that squad is kind of a big deal. Because they could potentially reanimate back and then
these 2 will
be
see.
economical next turn.
Okay.
And that does unengage the Catechin Jungle
And
Fighters
Horsey
now.
with his sword. 3s. Good talk. And his hooves. Good talk. Cool. And that's all my fights.
Okie doke.
I'll pass back to you for scoring.
Yep. I score nothing.
Yeah, I think Dudes must be
I'm also going to score neither of these.
kicking himself
Sure. Actually, yeah, I'm still on a 0.
for not clearing this squad. Otherwise, he would have put Nemo to a 0 this turn, which actually would have been kind of a it would have been a good push.
I had some secondaries.
Um,
I'll just I mean, I guess I can technically.
Unfortunately,
because I've already got CP. So
it means they're just going to sit there and generate value from here.
And then cards, pick up my ghosts. Nothing else needs to pick up. Here we go. Bring it down.
There have been a couple sort of activations that I've been surprised about over the course of the activation. Like refusing to kill the Scout Sentinel on turn 1 was surprising to
Is
me.
a swing charge.
And then not clearing out all the Death Corpsmen in the corner here with all the shooting that we had.
A 5-inch charge
was interesting as well.
To here.
I do think that there's like maybe some value bleed that's happening.
11 on the dice, which is not reasonable. Okay. So, defend stays. We have a simple goal. It's kill every epic hero on the table. And that's pretty much it. So we'll do attacks here.
Rigged for poly market bets.
So I don't have to worry about order counts.
That's true, chat. Dude, at least Dudes is making bank. He's not making bank in victory points, but he's making bank on
attacks here.
On bets.
Set up, take game there.
I will be right back. Keep doing your stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, there was a little bit of greed. I think they're like trying to kill a 10-man with four 12 melee attacks is like very
so cool, guys.
Very tight.
There we go.
Because you're like
that's gonna go
3s into 2s with sustains. So you should hit like 10.
So this unit is going to die. And this unit is going to die. And we will try to kill Abaddon's unit, but if he doesn't die, it's cool.
So it's like I don't know. It's pretty. And there are 10 pretty tight. I don't think the math is on the chosen side there to kill the Death Corps squad here.
Genuinely might be.
Engaging them might have been fine, especially if you're going to reflect mortal wounds onto them. So having more attacks come at you is better.
Yeah, we're going full.
But having more swings into the Catachins to force them to take Battle Shock, or into the Death Riders, or into the bigger squad, just to
got my Kriegsmen
clear out the activation would have been nice.
I've got my Kriegsmen not close to me.
Obviously, we are talking with the benefit of hindsight, and I do think that this is an uphill matchup. So, Dude's going for some
pulled out of combat,
kind of high upside, low consistency plays might be the way to go. But this turn is going to be brutal for the Astra Militarum counterattack.
Cool. And then my Cadians bring.
He did get great charges that turn, to be clear.
For 2. Coming over here. And then I owe 2 total shocks. I owe my horse and I owe my Kriegsman. So the horse and the Krieg.
Necrons will be broken 11th. Please no. Please no, chat. Maru, thank you for watching. I appreciate you coming and hanging out.
It will cost me 1 CP.
Have a wonderful night. Don't forget, you can always come back and watch the rest of the VOD and see how it ends up.
In a manner of
after the stream, and they will go up to the replay channel sometime.
Chat obviously kept me honest, but the big things to note is I passed both my battle shocks here and here. I rolled high enough to revive, but I wanted to be +1 to wound, so I rolled the battle shock on him. I brought back 2 of the 3 guys here. I brought back 2 of the guys here, and I brought back 2 of the 3 guys here as well. And then I have gone full combat orders with the exception of +1 save on the units who are not planning to do any combat this turn, which is the Death Rider and the Catachan.
Okay.
Cool. And then this unit has moved here. That's been my first and only move so far. Everybody else hasn't.
Yeah, interesting little tech there to give yourself +1 to wound on the Krieg squad by purposefully keeping casualties dead. The meta pack
can't
returns
this
up
objective on
up
my turn,
to
so I'm not going to try to.
D3 +1 models, so it does not require that you return the full number.
Okay. And then the Termies have 4 of them, 3 of them behind a wall. Okay, that's cool.
A little sad face.
Then let's get this Cadian brick moved forward. Oh, sorry. And then the last thing I ask myself is where are the ghost reorders? Because those units should get move. And I think the 2 ghost reorders are here and here, which means I'd have to play around this 9.
If he had zeroed Nemo and waited until next round.
Here,
yeah, I don't think that there was an opportunity to zero. I guess
this one.
Maybe he could have zeroed with guns in the center, but I don't think that there's any way he doesn't. He zeros without pushing through the middle, at least. Whether or not he like subsumes the middle, I think, is the question. But I do think that this was the correct play in context because it prevents like weird movements from getting models here and retaking that objective. So we'll see. I do think that, like, I don't know. Not killing these guys, I don't know necessarily if it was a mistake or just wasn't in the cards, but it does feel like that is going to be.
It's rare that I don't.
That is unfortunate. Each one of those objectives points that you give up is a differential for the team, right? That you're just like giving to your opponent.
You're just so incredibly in my face right now that I'm forced to. We see everyone.
Yep.
Bring it down and assassination of the Dross. Okay. Okay. You just get both of them by doing 2 damage to Vastor. We just throw a grenade. Vastor dies and we don't have to worry about secondaries. What a set of draws for Neo, chat. Oh my god. The rich keep getting richer. Astra Militarum, stay winning.
This unit is in charge of this. Again, I can't hold this. So you're either standing here or you're not. So that's okay. By the way, imagine these Cadians are the one pulling back, just because the ones I'm technically pulling don't actually have the movement to.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Then the Horsies are helping out with either Abaddon or the Raiders based off how things go.
Hold on, give me a second before you move those.
Yeah, of course.
Not going to matter too much there. That is good for me. No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Horsies. I'm going to move your 6 to a 1 really quick.
Yeah, you're good. We know who it's affecting and who it's not affecting.
I'll be honest, I don't, but I'm glad you do. What the fuck are these symbols on the board?
It's just me wallowing in despair while this turn happens to me.
I see.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you are a very resilient army, but I do believe I hit you hard this turn. And if I don't hit you hard, this is gonna fucking suck.
Just roll good saves, dudes. That's where we're at, boys.
There we go.
What could be easier?
I have a few of these chaps in cover, just because I do think an Overwatch here makes sense.
Yeah.
And then get this chap slightly off this room. So I have 3 in cover. Would you like to Overwatch him?
No. Go ahead.
Okay. Cool. Then this is here. This is here. These Katachan help out with what? Cypher can only shoot once, which is okay. I think these guys just resolve this part of the board. Close this.
Am I doing the Thousand Sons of the Fire game soon? Soon TM. Back-to-back
okay.
live stream weekends has made it hard. So I don't think it'll happen until next week, but it definitely will happen.
I'll only be
within the near future.
What, 30?
I have my BCO game tomorrow. We're streaming almost all day for team games today. My BCO game tomorrow, and then I'm traveling to Virginia.
Oh, that's right. 31 points behind.
Yeah.
Small victories.
12-inch bubble is there, so we have shots we can put into Cypher. If the first volley doesn't kill him, we are okay with the first unit of Krieg being a unit that pushes up just a little bit because... sorry, it does have to be orange. Orange has to be the unit that pushes up just because of their positioning. So this goes here, this goes here. This chap isn't here yet, so he can walk to here. Because the orange unit needs to block this half of the table just a little bit.
We did watch the Thousand Sons Defilers happen the other day, and it was pretty disgusting. Yeah, I've played one game of 40k in the last 2 weeks, and that was my game with my junior. And we're gonna play tomorrow, and we're gonna play. Wait for it, chat.
And all the
same matchup. I can't escape Tau.
And then these can help out with the Chosen.
All is Tau. Every game is Tau. So we're going to play that tomorrow. That'll be fun.
Oh, sounds good. This is my closest guy. I still can do the same thing with the non-orange squad if they fully die, just based off where this chap was standing.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess those are there. Yeah, so it'll be 12 combi shots plus the Lord, and then so it's on me. I'm going to do it for free because of the Chaos Lord. So it was 3 combis plus the Lord. We're going to pact for sustain, obviously. Pact is good.
Better play Defilers.
Combis.
It's like always. That's the weird thing about 40k right now, chat.
So,
Is that nothing feels real because so much is like crazy.
1 save and 2 dead.
So it's almost like why even play any games because we know so much of it is changing.
Reapers.
I don't know.
Ooh, nice.
I don't think it's a secret that I've been a little out of habit of playing 40k consistently in the last couple of weeks.
Worth.
Was that everyone?
That's it, man.
Okay, cool. I'll push the 2 guys over here then, just protect me, Cadians, from what will inevitably be a very painful flatback. Cool.
Watching Defilers Overwatch Repulsor Execution.
Yeah. These chaps are going to come over
Yikes.
here to order swap, so long as this is 9, which I have to pull back just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I know people are saying that they're like overwatching, knights and stuff off the board.
Cadians
in some situations, like
so
wild.
Mercies will be
Absolutely
here,
wild.
Cadians will be here, Creeksman will be here. This is going to be there, which means these Cadians are not looking to be fancy. They are just looking to be able to help out here if needed. But they are always full mag dumping into this unit if any dice are remotely weird. So this is going to be their setup. And then in melt range over here. And then the only last thing to make sure is that the command squad has joined their friends, because this is a real unit who might have to deal with that next turn. Medpack is here, sees this, so I just need to swap these 2 plasma guns, and that's it. So the Medpack sees all of his little command squad friends. There we go. All right, 2 inches, just double check. C1, C2, C3, C4. Oh. Is this 2? Cool, so we can do it this way. Just because I might actually lose this unit. Okay, I think I'm going to start shooting.
Okie doke.
Rerolls. I have a couple ways to bring them. I told myself I would think about it earlier, and then I chose not to. Oh, sorry, and this little chap. Get out of your bed. There we go. Yeah, no, it's right here. Cool. So reroll. So Bile needs to always die. I think Bile is always dying. Vashtor needs to die. And the Renegade Raiders need to die. If anything else lives, it sucks, but it's really not end of the world. So I think that means that rerolls. I think that means that rerolls should just be on Bile's unit. Yeah, reroll should just be on Bile's unit. Okay, we'll do some Schusseln. We're going to start with trying to pick off Cypher. We're going to put a Ripper gun, 2 Melta-Guns, and a Plasma Gun into Cypher. We will put the remaining Plasma and Las into Bile.
So if we clear Cypher here, that opens up the 1 command point grenade to kill Vashtor.
Of course.
So this activation order is important.
They all hit on 3s. 6 AP1.
He's dead.
Okay.
Would that be on 3s or 4s to win?
Yeah, that's true.
5.
Wait, is strength 6, right? It was 1 wound. Right?
Yeah. Yes, it was just 1 wound.
Or strength 5, yeah, it would have been 1.
Yeah.
I'll just reroll it.
Cool.
Okay, takes 2.
Maltas. 1 hit on a 3. 1 wound. And then the 1 plasma gun. No. Okay. Then we have 11 shots plasma into bile because no one is injured.
That's big. Cypher lives. Let's go. What a Chad.
No reroll. Sorry, there are rerolls. We said we bile. And then 3 sus, 3 miss. So 3s for 7 AP3.
Force T5 -1.
T5. Thank you. I thought I was doing it this time. I forgot. And then
So I'm going to start with this guy out of cover, and then we're going to go to cover.
Cool.
What is 3 damage around here? Basically just these guys.
It's just the autocannon. Most of my stuff is 2 or D6 plus 2.
So we'll go in blank here.
Okay.
And then starting on a guy out of cover, he's dead.
What was the
And-
pink
and
Death Guard
cover.
Defiler? Pink Defiler is a strong choice.
So you kill
I think
three.
Emperor's Children color scheme Defiler is going to be
52
second.
last gun. Everyone is within 12, right? Yeah, everyone's still within 12. 4s, reroll 1s, pick up 13, and then 5s for that many AP0.
So 1, 2, 3 die.
And then Cypher can shoot me back.
Yeah, and you've got hazardous.
Yep. I owe you my 6. Ooh. Lose a dude.
Hey, we got one finally. All right. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use it here.
This is my card.
Probably. Because I don't think you're shooting us. Yeah, we'll use it here. So start with the plasma.
Okay.
I'll hit. 3 at AP3.
3 at AP3 will be on my 6 up. There's 3.
And then bolt pistol. 1 miss, 1 sustain. 5 at AP1.
5 at AP1 will be on my 4 up. There's 2.
Cool. Back to you.
Then we'll go Houston. Cypher has shot back, so there's no weird order to do things in. So we will just put this dude's. I'd be this Cadian squad next, right? Actually, it'd be these Kriegsmen next. So we'll do these Kriegsmen because they can't see anything else. They'll go everything into here.
Okay.
So there is a dude on 3. So we'll start with the. We'll do the Melta just now. We'll do the plasma insert. 3 shots plus 1 attack. So 4 shots. We are injured. So on 3s, reroll 1s, and 4s. Nope. And then the Melta. Oh, I'm sorry. We're below half. So that 3 does actually wound. I have 1 AP3.
Takes
Use
2.
damage. I have a single last gun making 3 shots on 3s and 4s. 3 AP0.
Yep. Polaris. He's dead. Bile takes 1. He's got a feeling pain.
Yikes.
She
And
fails.
then the Meltagun hits. Wounds on E.
At least Bile has a
1
chance to regenerate
60
here, although I
cover.
think he's going to be likely a charge target for a command squad.
D6.
Plus 2.
D6 plus 2. For 4.
Fails everything, and he's flipped.
4 Bile.
Oof.
Okay. Well, now these Cadians can only shoot this way, so they will put 8 shots plasma and 6 shots las gun down here. I guess. Would I ever full mag dump into Abaddon to get him off the table? At this point, no. So yeah, we'll do that. 8 plasma shots.
These will be T4 -1.
Yep. Oh, sorry.
You're good.
On 4s was sustained. I dropped 3 and 3s.
Oh, that -1 to wound is
Sorry,
killing it right now.
Good.
That's blanked
Shots
so
on that.
much damage.
4 hits on 5s.
Oh,
3 AP0.
AP0 will be 3.
survive. Survive, Chaos Space
Yeah,
Marines.
this is 4. Good. We will do this Kriegsman unit next. Everything into you. I don't know which one is Sarkata. Is he?
She's back here. Yeah.
Cool. We'll start with the plasma. 4 shots plus 1
This
hits.
is
3s.
Just real quick.
This
This is this unit. Okay.
Yep.
Go ahead.
On 3s. And 3s. 2 AP3.
Kills her.
Cool. She's a... Oh, yeah, because I have it on. Cool. And then 3, 6, 9, 12. 3s. And 5s. Just 2, maybe 0.
Take 1 on a Legionnaire.
Cool. And then the Melta hits. Wounds AP4.
Kills my last cannon.
Hazardous 2. We lose both.
Oh my god, it happened.
There we go. Okay. Then we will do Horsey, so put 20 shots into you. Same unit.
Okay.
4s and 5s. 2 more. Cool.
Good.
And now we're at the point where I have to decide what I'm doing here. It is probably just a boring grenade rather than trying to pray that these Melta's plasmas pick them off. So I will spend 1 CP to have the engineer's grenade you.
Yeah, because you get a free one, right?
Mm-hmm. Looking for 2 on the 4. We got you.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the discounted grenade helps there.
It's not
Man. Good call. And then evil shot back, so engineers will go into Cypher.
Mhm.
4 shots. This is a 5-man, right? Yeah. 4 shots at Trench Club. On 4s. No rerolls. And 4s. And then 1 shot that's strength 3, so it'll be on a 5. 1 hit. 1 wound. Cool. Strength 3 flamer. Hands you just 1. Good. Strength 4 flamer. Hands you just 1 as well.
Good.
Cool.
What a tank Cypher is.
Move
Let's
on
go,
to this
chat.
unit, who will put the 4 shots of plasma into Cypher.
Cypher refuses to die.
And they'll also just chuck the Melta, and then their last guns will go down at this unit. So serve the 4 shots plasma into Cypher. We are injured, so on 3s. And
Oh
3s.
my god.
1 AP, 3 for 2.
That's into Cypher?
Yep. And then the Melta into him as well. Misses. And then 5 times 3 is 15 into the dudes. For 4 on the armor.
Okay, so lose a dude. Okay.
Cool. The second Krieg unit will just put the 4 shots plasma into Cypher. They will put the Melta, and the other lasguns can't shoot, so 1 lasgun into the Legionnaires.
And Melta's going where? Into Legionnaires?
It's also going into Cypher.
Okay.
Cool. On 3s. And 3s. 1 AP3. Cool.
There he goes.
Melta goes away. And then 3 shots into the
Dang.
Legionnaires.
Finally got him.
1 hit. So 2 hits. And 2 AP3.
Good.
And then we have the KD. Oh, sorry, and the 2 hazardous. Did for the other one, didn't do for them. They're good. That leaves Ghosts, and that leaves the Sentinel and the last Cadian brick. So the Sentinel at this point will put his last cannon into the Venom Crawler.
Okay.
On a 3. Nope. And then the Ghosts will put all their guns into same Venom Crawler.
Okay.
3 shots with sustained. And then 3 shots that don't. The pistol is out of range. Hitting on 2s because we did give ourselves take aim. 1 AP0. Oh, 3 of the shots are AP1. Nope. The autocannon on 4s. Strength 9, so 4s. 2 AP1. Just 3 damage. And then the sniper on a 2. Dang. Okay.
Forgot to load.
Yep. And then we'll do some shooting with the last big brick here.
Yep.
Who at this point, I'm not going to be cheeky and get punished if I have 5 with Feel No Pain. They will just put 100% of their shots into the Legionnaires.
Okay, since we're going to do that, I'll do the Feel No Pain. So down to 2.
Cool. You are no one injured. So 14 shots plasma start. On 4s. Drop a few. And 3s. 5 at AP3 for 2.
So 2 go through,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to see where we want to go here. We're going to go into the Enforcer.
Okay.
So, feeling the pains. He is dead, exactly.
Okay. Then we'll move on to the Ripper on 4s. Drop these and 4s. 2 AP1 for 2. I missed the dice. There we go.
AP1 for 2s. So now we're going to go to Garland.
Okay.
Takes 2 damage. Takes 1 damage.
Oh, we'll move on to the Laz. 52 of it. 4s. Not a lot of sustained. That's okay. Pick up 3. And then 5s. A lot of wounds. That's much better. 17 AP0.
Okay, starting with Garland. You can put the time on me for this.
Sounds good.
Takes 1. Feels it. Takes 1. Feels it. Okay, we're doing good so far. He's down to 1.
Yep.
Takes 1. Feels it. So he's dead. And then where are we going? We'll go to this Legionnaire. Last guns, right?
Hmm.
Takes 1, feels
We
it,
blanked him.
and he's good.
Oh, then the Meltas. 1 hit. 1 wound. AP4.
Safe.
Checks is 6. There's 2. Kill the 2 non-special guardsmen. And then we do some charging. Step 1 is boring these Kriegsmen charge here.
Let's see if Bile gets up. He does not.
Oh, poor
And before you roll any charges, let me
Yeah,
see
go for
if I want to do anything.
I mean, I guess that prevents these guys from getting movement.
Nope. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Kriegsmen in.
You win some, you lose some, I guess,
6.
with the with Bile failing to regenerate there. Can't use it to get up the table, but it maybe would be nice for the shot that he gets to swing again, I guess.
Engineers should live this. They will risk it. They'll go in on a 4.
Going here?
Yep.
Okay.
Getting on a 9. Cadians will charge the dudes.
Yep.
Get in on a 6. It should be an FOC where I don't have to worry about.
You got a 9, right? So you can be basing me back here.
I had a 6.
Oh, you had a 6. Okay. What was I thinking 9 for?
The engineers had a 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
too slow. I'm too slow.
All the chaos is getting to you, man.
I know.
There we go.
Too many burning candles.
Exactly. Interest in heroic here?
No. Go ahead.
Cool. There we go. There we go. Then do we do the really fun one? No. I was debating the Catachan multi-charging too.
Yeah.
How likely am I to die if your dudes do that?
100%.
Well, I'm debating splitting you like 2 or 3 different ways is all.
Yeah.
The Catachan charging to here, for example, it's actually really bad. I think for you, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. Because I can get around pile-in by just not tagging here. Abaddon, the issue is Abaddon should kill almost the entire unit. And so I do believe the right play is to just go get your 5, call it a turn. Yeah, the right play is to give you a 5 and call it a turn. Okay, so go to fights. We'll start with the Cadians. Sorry, where's the injured? Was there an injured guy? There is. Okay, he's over here.
Yeah, he's way back here. Yep.
Cool. There's no way the Kriegsmen get punished then, so the Kriegsmen will go first.
I'm going to go ahead and reflect mortals here.
You got it.
So down to 1.
The sword is dead, so it's just 6 normal dudes.
Okay.
3s. And 5s. Cool. Cadians then do the same thing.
Yep.
I am down 1 Cadian. So we'll have our 6 attack of sword, 17 normal Cadians, which is 23. 4 veteran Cadians, so 31 attacks.
The only reason I did the reflect is because obviously you go them first if I don't.
Yep.
Yeah.
4s. I mean, the reflect is just right here. I think. Yeah. 6 AP.
I mean, I could have interrupted, but you obviously just fight here first. You know what I mean?
Oh, I think I was okay with interrupting that moment if you did want to use the rest of your CP on it.
Well,
because it is just 3 guys, right?
It'll be 4 or 5 with full wound rerolls and potentially hit rerolls.
That's a fair point. If you want to change things, I'll just do this first.
I mean, if you had full knowledge, I think you wouldn't have done it. So it's fine.
Sure. Okay.
So what is this again?
This is 6 combat attacks.
Yes, but what's the profile?
It's 301.
301. Okay, so it's regular close combat.
Yeah, just close combat attacks.
Okay, so we're gonna start on that legionary back there.
Okay.
And then
just gonna pass for slow rolling, but yeah.
Yeah. So that was all the close combat from the shock troops. Is that what
it was the 37 close combat attacks.
Okay, so we still have
that number was.
We still have 2 power fists and the ogre coming. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start here, and then we're gonna go to this guy.
Oh.
Okay, they die immediately, and then this is where it gets a little awkward. We're not resing these. That was never going to happen. So I'm going to go to Garion.
Okay.
Takes 1.
Cool. Then fist on 4. Fist on 3. And 3s. Or 4s, actually. 1 AP2 for 2.
Good.
Oh, and then the knife. 4 hits, 3s, 2 wounds.
These are 1 damage or 2?
2 damage.
For AP what? Sorry?
AP1, so it was 2 fails.
Okay, AP1, 2 damage. All right, so that's going to kill Garion.
Yep. And then I handed you 2.
It was
the caps at 6. Yep.
Yeah. So just 2.
Cool. Kill 2 goobers, engineers into the venom, and then we're done. The sword, which has AP. Nope. And then the 2 numeral goobers with their strength 3 attacks, which I can roll the flamer and trench club together because it all is going to be on 6s. Nope. So I'm done. I'll score my 9 on cards and you can hit me back, good sir.
All right. So talk to me about this Castellan. Is he getting a Feel No Pain from the Ogren?
He has a 4-up Feel No Pain from the Ogren.
4-up Feel No Pain. Okay, so we're probably not.
He also has a 5-up invulnerable save, yeah.
Yeah. And then the Cadian commander, does he have a 4-up as well?
Yeah, he gives all officers 4-up Feel No Pains.
He gives them all. Okay, just making sure. So I think we're just going to hit you normally. It's just going to be Cater and this guy down here.
Cool.
I will go ahead and pack for sustained.
Cool.
Do I want to do hit and wound? We're hitting on 2s and wounding on 2s rolling, so no, it's not worth it. Here we go.
Cool.
Pact is good. Here's the heavy melee. 2 hits. 2 wounds.
Kills 2.
And Cater. Missed 1 and reroll that.
Kills 5.
5. And then this guy dies with coherency at the end.
There's no consolidate that frees him, so that seems good.
Yep.
Cool.
Nothing else. Oh, I guess my Venom Crawler.
Crawler. This is actually kind of a big one.
Yep. Pact fails. He does 2 to himself.
Failure is unfortunate, but fortunately he doesn't damage. If we can kill the unit!
Punished.
Ooh.
7 wounds.
3 5-ups.
No, he lived on 1! They lived on 1!
Oh, you man.
All right. Cool.
So that keeps the Venom Crawler engaged.
Get my defend. Holy fuck,
That was a
I
wild
scored
shot.
a point. And then do I want to keep
Deuce is
behind?
on the board and gets primary this turn.
Answer
Let's go. What a
is
time
no.
to be alive.
So I'll just get rid of that.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
And
Assassination.
We've got Ngage and Overforce.
Overwhelming Force is actually not terrible here. Assuming that Deuce is able to clear out the
is doable.
squad over
Overforce
here.
is doable.
Gauge is annoying because it kind of forces you to leave the center.
Yeah. It's basically going to come down to, does Cater live for the big? I'm going to get a 5 here.
Mm-hmm.
And so Abaddon would love to do rerolls, but we can't afford it, so we're going to go for Invuls again. And then I owe you some battle shocks. So Mr. Spooter is good to go, and is Cater scared? He is not scared. Neither is the dog. Okay. Pile, you absolute doofus.
So I think there's a universe
So
where everything in the center just stays put. What Deuce has to keep in mind. Oh, I guess actually it's fine. Because he can move, because this unit's engaged right now, there's no reactive move available here. He could push the Terminators this side, although this objective's about to disappear, so he's less excited about that. So the fact that we were able to wall this area off for Nemo is a big deal, because this is the objective that we're going for. So, like, pushing top doesn't really affect the outcome of the game right now. It's just for damage.
Terminators,
but I think that there's a universe where you just rip into the Rough Riders, like clear them with the Terminators, turn Abaddon around and try to clear the middle. The Jungle Fighters being so healthy here is annoying, but you can shoot them with all the Chosen, which will actually do some pretty serious damage. And then Abaddon will be able to engage these guys and probably pick them up.
There's probably a spot you can go.
I have room to push back too.
Yeah. Cool.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
Oh, just so that they're not engaged with Abaddon. I see what they're talking about. It is, I believe, 2 separate Krieg squads here. So it might be worth, like, shooting at one or something, but we'll see.
You're on the board at this point, except you can uppy downy Horsies.
I can uppy downy the Sentinel and the Ghosts. The Horsies aren't near a board edge, so they can't uppy down with the strap.
Gotcha.
I guess there's also an argument to be made for pushing Abaddon south to try to contest the bottom objective, but I have a suspicion that reactive moves or Tanglefoot would get it.
I have shown JD it being broken, and have told him several times they need to change how they rule it.
Yeah.
I like very much so like told him every use case about why this is not okay for melee armies to have to deal with.
Turns out vertical terrain rules in 40k chat not great. They're not great. But so it is.
Okay. So those go that way. And then what fucking unit is this? So orange is in the front.
Yep.
These are white.
Yep.
Including this guy. Okay.
Cool.
So you need to be...
Sorry.
Yeah, he probably got shifted around. It's all good.
It's because I pulled him back when we were doing the 1-inch thing.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Then those go there.
What if we brought a Hell Drake? That would solve it, chat.
I'm gonna move this.
The answer for the vertical terrain.
I just know it
is the melee
I'm
aircraft.
trying to keep them nearby, but I'll skedaddle them.
These guys both have first rank.
Can you explain why vertical terrain is bad in this situation? So it prevents it creates a situation where the chosen can't move through this area. And if they were to charge here, they wouldn't be able to base. So you could only ever engage with like 2 or maybe 3 models. And because it's 2 separate units of Death Core,
and it entails me killing
you can't move underneath without declaring the second unit, which then adds a bunch of additional requirements to your charge. The second unit is probably unengageable. So there's like a unit with this orange tint on them, right? The orange outline. That's the front unit.
Survive.
You can't pass through their engagement range without declaring them and another unit as a charge target. But because we'd have to end engaging them and they're taking over the upper level of the terrain feature, you'd basically have to declare like everyone around here as a charge target in order to legally make a charge move that engages the second unit. So without making the charge inordinately difficult on yourself, you can only engage the front unit with a limited number of models, and the second unit is realistically unengageable from an incoming charge. Because like there are models around the side here that are going to prevent like moves that go in there and potential landing zones. Like there's a spot maybe like here where Abaddon could like try to get to, but only if he has space between these 2 models. So it's like really tight. It's tough. And it's just like a situation that is only created by vertical terrain, which requires kind of like a lot of work to resolve. And in some cases will make like this melee activation really bad.
Maybe that goes that way.
There's also problems like the limited engagement is like kind of an issue. It does create this problem where like a unit that would otherwise be like perfectly engageable by a ranged unit is basically, it takes like a half to a third damage from melee because you just can't get enough of your models in range.
No, I think we're shooting there. We're shooting there. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna go
vertical terrain does like tend to create all of these problems. There's a reason that I don't have any vertical terrain features in any of the maps that I make. I think that there's ways to implement vertical terrain that doesn't pay attention to specific model placement, which like is much more interesting. But the way that, because of like 40K's unit mechanics, the way that they have it in this edition and previous editions has just been incredibly toxic. There's basically no way to implement vertical terrain without changing the paradigm that doesn't just make it like a way to fuck over the other player in like a weird, in like a weird way. Should make a video on vertical terrain. I made multiple videos on reworking ruins. To the point that I think people are tired of them. The craziest one I had in ages was like, you could construct situations in previous editions where you had terrain features that had like levels. You don't use them as much anymore, but you still do. But because your engagement range descends vertically, you can construct a situation where your unit is difficult or impossible to charge, but your opponent can't move underneath them. So you like screen.
You're more than welcome to charge orange.
Okay.
You screen while being like off the ground, basically. It's like, or you like movement block without being like reasonably chargeable. It's pretty wild. Show vehicles perching on a wall. The old like repulsor executioner stuff. That stuff has been prevented, fortunately. We don't have any more wobbly models sitting at the top of a ruin.
All right. If I fall back, you can flat 6 reactive these.
Flat 6.
Okay. So that makes that decision easy.
Of what? Not falling back?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Not falling back and what gets shot, I guess. So, okay. I think that's going to be my move. Let's go ahead and do some shooting.
Awesome.
Make sure we're not doing anything stupid here. Yep, looks good.
Purely because it's going to reset, I'm going to use my -1 to hit stratagem on these horses.
You got it.
Hmm.
We're going to start with this Venom Crawler, who will shoot the horses.
You got it?
I will pact because I'm something of a moron myself.
Hmm.
He fails. He dies.
Oh. These 6 termies are not affected by the -1 to hit, by the way.
Okay. So just these guys.
Mhm.
Thank you. Let's do Abaddon. We're going to shoot horses. And at this stage of the game, I am going to overcharge my plasma.
Cool. These guys are also not affected.
Okay. Dark Pacting for sustain.
Mhm.
Fail, but I have a reroll. Big one, so I get a CP.
Cool.
The guys who are not affected are bolts. Okay, so let's just start with the 2 plasmas
Mhm.
on 4s now. So
Mhm.
1 sustain. Just 1 AP3.
Guy in cover for a 5-up. He's good.
And Hazardous is good. We've got Abaddon. I think it's sustain, or I can't remember.
The Venom Crawler failed
if it's
3 out of 3
sustain or
dark
lethal.
attacks.
So it's sustain.
It failed 2 and a battle shock check, I believe. Oh no, it made the battle shock check.
Just 2 AP1s.
It did fail 2 in a row though.
Strength 5, right? Yeah, cool.
Yep.
Doing my 3-up. We're good.
And the bolt gun.
Cool.
3 AP0.
3 on my 3. 6 of tune-up in. Kill the horse.
And copies. Who are not minus. So all hit.
Hmm.
1 dev.
1 6-up. Take a damage. I don't have to cover this, so I will not, so I'll put it on this guy.
Terminators into Rough Riders.
Mhm.
Attacking for sustain. Good. We got a guy in a wound, so we'll start with Reapers.
Cool. Do you have a damage to gun?
No, but the other is going to come at the end. I guess it doesn't super matter. But.
No.
So the Reapers, I didn't bother to look. One of them's in, one of them's
one's in, one's out. Would you like to just reroll it?
Yeah, I'll just reroll it.
Cool.
So this will be the guy who's -1 to hit. Rerolling.
He's a Chad.
And then these are not -1 to hit. Rerolling.
Nice. Cool.
And 2s. 1 dev, 5 at AP1.
4 then 3. Sorry, 1 second. I needed to quickly do mental math. I don't have cover, and this is AP1, so I will be 4s or 3s. So one 4-up, 2 3-ups, rest are 4-ups. Dies.
Thank you for the follow. Abandoned sandwich.
It makes us feel no pain.
I hope that somebody picks up that sandwich because
No, so
it
just
would
the
be
one
sad
guys.
for
And then 1 dev at the end.
the sandwich to remain
Just
abandoned.
because it fucks with my cover, I'll do it at the end.
Yep. And then we've got what is this guy? So it's just the Lord and 1 combi who are not taking minuses.
Mhm.
So this is the Lord. Rolling. And 1 guy who is regular but not taking minuses. So that's 5 hits.
Mhm.
And then these should all be copies. No, we had the 1 guy. So this is just 10 combi shots on 5s.
Okay.
Just get this out of the way. These are all hits. And I
Sure.
2 sustained in.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Cool.
Oh my god. What a roll.
Sustain.
We found the 6s, chat.
And then 4 6s are cool. Just 1 dev. AP0.
Was all of that dev?
Yeah, unless you're infantry.
I'm not. I just wasn't sure what the
Yeah.
5 set aside were for. Okay. This is
Fives were to hit.
Gotcha. Okay, so this is AP0. So 1 guy will be they will all just be 3-ups. Field of Pains. Kill the injured guy.
And then 2 total devs at the end.
And then how many devs do I owe you?
2, I think.
Bam. 1 horse down to 1. Let's do this inside.
That was a great field note pane, though.
Okay. So yeah. Yep. Cater's got a bolt pistol.
Cool.
It's 1 AP1.
4 up. We're good.
It's hilarious because that's shooting like shreds custodes, but
It was
fucking
horribly
Raven
bad. Yeah, horribly bad.
Oh man, this is a real army.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're just on to charges now. Then,
Cool.
How many horses do we got left? We got
There are 7 left. Yep.
And they have a 4 base saves. You're saving on 6s in melee against me.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna go with Abaddon first, I think.
Okay. I'm not going to minus, by the way. I think that's
Yeah, I think you got it.
Mhm.
So we're gonna charge Orange and the Rough Riders.
Okay.
With Abaddon, so we'll start there. Actually, no, I take that back. We're going to do Terminators first. Terminators first, also charging both. Going 6.
Oop.
Wait on that guy. Goes like this. I think Terminator and 3 should do it. Famous last words. It's 14, 2 damage attacks.
It's sort of a unfortunate situation because this is a lot of potential inbound damage that dudes can inflict, but it's in a position on the battlefield that isn't super relevant right here.
These guys just go here.
Because that objective is about to disappear, and the unit on this side is unmolested.
And then, yeah, Abaddon will charge Orange.
Nemo's going to score a relatively big primary turn again.
You got it.
All the while, having pulled
6.
Dudes' slowest units out of position
Okay.
to counterattack him. But one of the reasons that this archetype is so strong is that any push that Dudes make southward towards the units that are threatening to control this objective triggers reactive effects, right? So expanded charges or reactive moves, which makes those units more difficult to interact with, which is why this army is so good at sort of maintaining that territory, because they can make it so difficult for the opponent to profitably engage.
Is your goal to swing around into this unit at all?
I was trying to make it work. I don't know if it's going to work.
I think you'd want to be away from me if you did that as all, just so that this distance is longer, and so you can get to 0.7 by coming over here and hit me here.
Oh, I see. I keep this. Great. Yeah,
It's all good. I know it's fucked. I'll help you out where I can.
I'm looking out top to bottom, and I keep looking at this as the edge of the crate. So I'm like, yeah, okay,
yeah.
So yeah, that is the goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's going to be possible.
I do believe you can hit me.
I don't think
you are welcome to hit me if you want.
Yeah, I don't think Abaddon's going to be able to, because he has to go here, which means I'm going to have to move closer to these guys right here.
Correct.
I will take that, though. So he will go here. There'll be a Power Fist guy over here, just in case. And then these guys are just going to engage these guys.
Cool.
Can I engage Catagens? I would have...
on the pile-in, you can, yes. He just didn't declare me as a charge on this. Yeah.
Probably would have, but that's okay.
Oh, then go for it.
We'll just put this guy here. It's either way. It's going to be one guy because I can't base you.
Okay.
So I'll just
giving the Catagens a pile in here would be pretty unfortunate. I don't know if I like.
I'll decide when I get there.
Well, I might heroic if you don't, is why I ask.
Okay. If so, let me do it like this then. Let me do this correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, heroic's probably a better situation for Dudes, because he should be able to get more chosen in to fight if the jungle fighters do heroic. And the jungle fighters will likely be killed by a couple of chosen.
Here, let's do this.
Yeah, so if
So
we
fight
push to a
here.
position where the
This-
only legal
This guy
charge targets
Okay.
for Nemo
guy
end up
just
being
goes bases
the
here,
models
so
that
just
Abaddon is
matters
basing,
there.
then the Abaddon can swing into
Okay,
the jungle fighters
that
if they
is how
heroic,
I'll
which
move.
will almost certainly kill the whole
Just-
unit.
So these two are not fighting unless they pull the Catachan into combat, then?
That appears to be the case. It's very hard for me to measure this. I mean,
This
I can't base you, so this guy could just go here, right? And be within an inch.
Yeah, but this model is closer, right? Well, maybe he's not. Maybe he's not.
It's hard for me to measure.
It's
The intent
so
is
hard.
that at least one guy can fight there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think their bubbles do not overlap. Okay.
This is an extremely
we
good
talk
example
about,
of how obnoxious
Yeah.
multi-level terrain is
Everybody should be basing.
in 40k chat.
So if
These are the
Abaddon-
exact situations we try to avoid.
I don't believe two chosen
I believe
10 Catachan with +1 save. And
that
Abaddon swing.
the closest model I don't think is measured
But I
horizontally
think me keeping interrupt
for
alive
piling
is more
consolidate moves.
important.
Unless I'm
So I think
wrong
I have
about
to
that.
YOLO whether or not I make a 4-up on my
Yeah.
Foxcaster. The only
Um,
a 4-up are these
Which
two.
means that
It's
these
5-up.
guys are basically not the compiler consolidating
Um,
targets in most cases. It's going to be other models. So they don't really have to worry about distance to this guy because the Catachan's always closer.
Can I charge you?
Because
through
these guys
here?
are about 2 inches in the air. So
I-
they're always going to be,
Okay.
I don't know,
White
an inch and a
squad
half
will
farther away.
are heroic then. I get a CP back on a 4. I do. My charge is a oh god, a 12. Sadly, the only time we didn't want this, but it's not worth re-rolling because I do value having interrupt more than I value having primary here.
Yep.
Cool. Thankfully, this is one of those things that will be fixed, but I can't complain because you are definitely more of a melee player than I am. 5 + 2 is 7, + 3 is 10. Over here, and then where's my med pack and other guys? They are over here. Cool. There's my goobers.
There they go.
Go ahead and kill me, sir.
Okay, so we're obviously going to start with Terminators.
Mhm.
It is going to be 2 Chain Fists here, 2, 3 Power Fists there, and 2 Paired Accursed.
Okay.
So I will start, and then everything else obviously go to the horsies. I'm going to start with Paired Accursed.
Okay.
And we're going to pact for sustain.
Okay.
I fail the pact and take 2 damage. We're going to take that on a Chain Fist idiot.
They have an icon, or did they just fail both?
No, the Terminators somehow don't have an icon.
Yeah, there's no icon in the
I
kit.
feel a upsetty smile as you said that.
It is a little funny.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the paired.
It's because they key it to the war gear piece. So the Terminator's not having a little banner in the kit means they don't get the war gear option in the codex.
Cool.
So they're all AP2.
Little funny.
First 9 kill the 9 guardsmen, so there's 3 left.
Yep.
And then Castellan fails 1. He's good.
Now we'll go with Chain Fist. It's going to be 6 attacks total on 4s. Rerolling. Sustained, and then 2s. So 8 at AP2 for 2.
Probably worth passing for this. There we go. Castellan. First one, he's good. Second one, he's down to 2. He's down to 1. He's dead.
Okay.
And then what's left after this? I assume Power Fist?
All the Power Fists. So there will be 1, 2, 3 Power Fists.
Okay. So we'll do the 3 guardsmen that are not the that pack. Pass back.
Yep. So what's left? Ogren and Kading Commander?
And the Med Pack.
And the Med Pack. Okay. Ogren, Kading Commander, Med Pack guy. Okay. And then we've got 3 Power Fists coming.
Yep.
On 3s, rolling. No sustain. 2s. 6 more AP2 for 2.
6 more AP2 for 2. Do. Commander. First one. Actually, first 2. 4-ups. And then our friend the Ogren is going to take 8 damage. Unless he fails the first 6. Lol. Okay, so the squad's done.
Nice pickup. Let's go. That's what we want to see.
All right, cool.
The med pack being alive there is a little dangerous, and the Ogren being alive meant that he could kill Garrix, but Garrix is going to survive and has a chance to clear this Krieg unit as well. Hopefully that will let Dutes sort of collapse in on the middle as we get to the closer to the 5th battle round where the central objective becomes more important.
They're done.
As this objective is about to disappear and the objective at the bottom is about to go away.
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Were there 4 Power Fists here?
There's 3, and then the Lord is the same profile because
you just added
him. On a 3.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So let's consolidate.
This is a lot of damage coming in, chat.
This way.
I feel like we are in a position where dudes could make something happen. I guess the downside is that
I guess this Terminator Lord will go this way.
Abaddon's unit's probably getting smoked this coming turn. And I think Dudes gets left with a Terminator unit that Nemo might be able to play keep away from.
Okay, now we're on Abaddon. So,
listener, thank you for the follow.
Orange is.
What is this game? This is a Warhammer 40,000 on Tabletop Simulator. If you are interested in playing a how to play tutorial series,
every attack,
you can check that out. That has a bunch of tutorial content for both Warhammer 40k in general and also Tabletop Simulator in specific.
And I guess
can be 10 wounds and 5 wounds, you kill the whole squad.
Yeah, I guess the Power Fist has to attack here. These 2 guys also attack Orange.
You got it.
So it's going to be 2 regular, 1 paired into Orange. We'll just start there. We're going to pack for sustain, obviously. Pact is good. We said 2 regular into Orange.
Yep.
20. 1 sustain.
Okay.
Okay. Just 2. AP2.
2 die.
And then the paired brother.
Oh my god.
3 more.
Yeah, unit dice. Very close, very close.
All right. Let's just do Abaddon real quick.
Dudes, his dice were trying as hard as they could not to let him get that kill.
4 sustain. Be gone. 16 AP3s.
There goes Abaddon doing Abaddon stuff.
10 little goobers.
We will not pile into the catechins. It goes to your death core, I think, into my cater.
Here we go.
Can you kill him?
And no, that's not a reroll. That's just me grabbing a dice by accident. 2 AP0.
Yeah, I guess
dang, those reflect.
There's a danger as well that the Terminators get pinned
he will
because they're strung so hard. If you clear the Chosen and then tag the Lord, there's a pretty reasonable chance that the Terminators actually can't clear the Jungle Fighters and they get stuck.
Oh, he's broken. Okay.
Yeah.
Or we just push in with a Shock Trooper squad and then call it a day. That also might happen to deny the middle.
Should kill him.
Nemo's certainly still in control, but he does have to kill the Chosen.
When my unit started out, I pulled him into the
Abaddon is very dangerous.
I pulled some of yours, so I accidentally broke his scripting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Pulled 5 of my Terminators in the trash.
Yeah. I can if you want.
All right, that's me. So engage.
Also, this little guy?
Yeah, Spooter died, so we get
In a position to get a lot of
2
points,
for
potentially.
engage. So I got 3/4.
We'll see how he ends up doing.
Because Cater is here.
Oh,
These guys
sure.
are right here.
Yeah. Cool.
And then
did Cater make his
Overforce.
battle shock?
He did?
He did. He was
did.
loving
Okay,
it.
good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
He rolled like
I remember the
venom.
Venom. I didn't remember Cater. You got it.
And then Overforce was the stuff on the objective on the top there.
Yep.
And we pass to you.
I have an 8. I pick up my ghosts. And then we just do our best to, let's see.
I'm going to delete this objective, if that's okay with you.
Yes, of course. Maybe I should, man, I don't know. Maybe I should have re-rolled the 12-inch charge. I don't know if it was, because it was like an 8. Yeah, I should have re-rolled it. Okay. So getting you a 0 is very easy. What's hard is getting you no 15, but I think no 15 is the world I am looking for. So I think that.
And what's interesting here is that so right now it's a 26-point differential with dudes
just
staring down the barrel
down
of
Terminators.
Potentially a big turn on the final round.
So let's draw some cards.
So right now it's only a 15-5 in favor of Nemo.
Lucas.
So Nemo's looking to extend that difference as much as he can.
A shock would
if dudes can maintain it, things
does
look good.
need +3 move. Sadly to do it. If he fails, this horsey can do it. So this horsey should be duty and honor. You have killed 3 orders worth of officers. I still have 3, 6, 9 on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can still order everyone. Okay, good. So this becomes stickied, but it won't matter because it's going away next turn, and I'm not the red player.
Almost had.
And then this guy did have to get on the container to swing into me. So I can draw that. And then the LOS for the Termies is something like this.
Yep.
So I can get to this. Okay. So, and then this needs to see this. So reorder is here. This activates first. This goes next. Game plan is just get Abaddon off the table. If dice spike, we go fully into the Termies. Honestly, if you use Feel No Pain on the first activation on the Chosen, we probably just pivot to the Termies and look to take 3 to 4 off both units. That seems correct.
Kills on the Terminators don't feel that relevant right now.
Points. Look to kill Cater, kill Abaddon and friends, and then do
just because so many of them are like out of position. Clearing the shooting attacks is relevant, but
have lost 6 goobers.
It feels like the Terminators in the back end are sort of just ineffective for the rest of this game, unless we see some crazy charges.
The other Cadians will do the same thing. They bring back 2 goobers. I think they just lost last guns. I need to highlight them really quick.
I don't think I killed any of these today.
You did the mortal thing. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Kriegsman here can revive. D3 dudes. 3 dudes. Do I wish to revive 3 dudes?
Can you choose?
It's an up to, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I got the old Incarn shenanigans. I do think I want 3 dudes back.
Okay.
And then this will be save. This will be save. This will be take aim. We'll shock our little Kriegsman friend. He's looking for a 7. How much CP do I have? 3 CP? Would I do this for 4 points? What would I redraw if I failed this? Because I think I should redraw this if I fail this.
Did you download a car?
Yeah, right. Cleanse is free. Behind, bad. Defend, actually kind of bad. Overforce, pretty good. Display, storm, engaged, recover, tempting are all good. So I have 2 bads, 8 goods. Would I ever give up the ghosts? No, the ghosts can actually just do this if they fail. So yeah, we can roll this. Looking for a 7. Poor guy. Cool. I don't know where the Battle Shock token on Trevi's table is.
I've got one saved.
No, he has one right here.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Cool. And then we will do some movements. So step 1, figure out where the ghosts have to go.
Did he do one?
Thank you. You are correct.
Yep.
Looking for a 6.
It's probably not going to matter, but you're good.
He's good. Cool. So
Oh,
step
there's
one.
sixes too? Oh, he's 7.
What?
Okay. He's a 7.
He has
yeah.
duty and honor.
Oh, he's got duty and honor. Yeah.
Yep. So the ghosts have to stand here to do locus. It should not be this ghost. It should be this ghost. There we go. Okay. We should put Gaunt as far away as possible, just in case you do end up drawing Assassinate, since that is still a card for you. You also have Storm, so we'll get off this point with him at least. Oh, this is sticky. We can be on this point. So I can go pretty much anywhere with this unit. For this unit to order swap. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's just set up then to do that. We'll go R9 forward. And if I'm going to go 9 forward, the first thing I should do is put the Cadian Scatcha 6 forward. I'll just come right over here.
All right, give me a second.
Yeah, go for it. You like don't rush.
2 not a rapid. I might as well do it there. So we're going to do it there. I'll do it for free because of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 not in rapid, and then 4 that are in rapid, and the Lord's in rapid.
So big Overwatch here. Pretty good because the Terminators can dark back to get hit rerolls.
Sustain.
You got it?
Good. So 8 hits there.
And then kills here also means that
3 death wounds.
Looks like I have 7 covered, so 2 on my 3.
the
4 total. I'm going to save the 3 extra into just because covered.
Okay.
If they end up charging to do that, to execute the pin we discussed earlier, there's a pretty reasonable chance that they die.
4 AP ones.
Not to mention the fact that
1 on my
Dutes has
4.
a massive number of command
So
points
there's
remaining
7 in total.
at this stage of the game.
That's OC 6 to OC 10.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for me.
8's right? Isn't Abaddon OC 4?
8, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, all good. Oh, so we need a few more bodies on this point. That should be good. Now we are at 10.
Yep.
This squad is Team Kill Abaddon. Oh, that green line is not the C Abaddon line. What's my C Abaddon line? I'm gonna
Abaddon the model or Abaddon the unit?
likely the model if we can, because I'd like the other squad to be able to go first.
Yeah.
So it looks like I'm gonna stop at my plasma. Okay.
Yep.
And if I go 9 this way, I can get 2 more, and that's it. Okay. So I have quite a few shots that will have to go into the Terminators, depending on how you pull. And then I want rerolls to be on Abaddon, so I have to see this guy, which is out here, which the Scout Sentinel sees, and we just shimmy Gaunt a tiny bit back. Oop. There we go. This is going to be take cover, not take aim, because they're doing an action. And then this little horsey can skedaddle off for recover and cleanse, which we both have to do in the future.
Skedaddle him.
Is he a grenade horsey? No, the Catachan are grenades. There we go. Oh. Kriegsman, same deal. They can come forward to here because Abaddon is on the crate. He is. Oh. And then we'll pull this guy back like this, and this guy back like this. And then these Cadians are first activation to deal with this. Correct. These Cadians are only doing 6. 12 inches is here. Okay. Okay, well, this entire unit has rapid fire and LOS, so maybe it's the other Cadians that should just go first. Then yeah. Oh, Abaddon's actually a tall boy. Abaddon's a very tall boy.
He's got a sweet rack of skulls.
Just so that I don't feel bad about drawing to it. He has to have the rack of skulls on him, right?
Wait, what did you ask?
Like is me drawing to the little skull stack on him like scummy,
Yeah,
or
I mean,
is it like it's something
no,
that's actually on the model?
that's legit. He's a
Okay.
big boy. Yeah.
There's the amount of times where I'll like draw to something like, you know, I originally like drawing to like spikes on a Chaos Rhino and then being like, oh wait, they don't actually have to have those. Oh wait.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. Put them there. Put them there.
I mean, on any other map, he would be like super duper visible. So.
For sure. Okay, so then we're hopefully going to get our prisoners. We're hopefully going to get our locusts. Well, we are going to get our locusts, and then we will call that a turn. So we'll do some Shoestone. We'll put rerolls on Abaddon.
Yep.
We will have, considering that everybody can see Abaddon here, and then everyone has rapid fire to this unit minus like 5 last guns. We'll have the first unit just full mag dump into Abaddon. When it comes to rapid fire, it is everyone.
Okay, I will feel pain down to 3.
Cool, and obviously rerolls are on too. So as a plasma shots, 4 0 1s. Drop 2, and then 3s because -1.
Yeah, T4 -1.
Yep, for 8 AP3.
So 6 total damage.
Mhm.
So
Plus
it
1.
kills a dude.
Yep. Nice. Then our boy the Ripper. Cool. And then force. 2 more. AP1 to cover.
One goes through. Kill or does 2 damage.
Then 52 on the last. Reroll the ones. Pick up 10 and 5s. For 16.
Take 4 total, so dead.
Cool. Then the Melticons. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Good.
Good. As just is the whole crew here. There's 2. And then we are definitely interested in just having the second unit put everything into you.
Okay.
Yeah, the second unit will put
Stay strong, Abaddon.
no one's
need
injured,
you, buddy.
so we'll start with the last guns this time because Abaddon has a 2-up. Fours, real ones. Pick up 10 again. And 5s. For 15.
You can switch it to me. I've got 2 normal guys.
Okay.
Take 3. Kills a guy so far.
Mhm. What a shad. Cool. Then the Ripper gun, 7 shots. 4. Reroll them once. Drop 1. And force. 3 on your armor. Nice. And then we'll do the plasma next.
Oh,
4 sustained.
they are
drop
sustained.
3s
It's not the
and
end of the world
3s. 7 AP3. These are just all P4s.
Yeah. Well, I just want to see if I
Fair
want to
enough.
roll somewhere. So that's 4 total damage to that guy.
Oh my god! These saves, chat! These saves are insane!
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
These saves!
Does he finally succumb?
Oh my god! What?
Awesome. Then the Melticons. Reroll the 1.
The Chosen
And
took
then
1 damage from all of the
24.
plasma guns?
All right, damage.
This is Melter range. D6 plus 2. For 5.
He exactly died.
There we go.
He exactly died to the Meltagun shots, chat.
No. None of
We
them
expected
So
those guns to kill
Okay.
all of the Chosen and Abaddon, and they did not kill Abaddon. That bodyguard said,
How much
no,
does
I
it
refuse.
affect
You will not
you? Wanna
touch
Just pick up on no prisoners here, so I'll reroll this.
the War Master. He is too
Hits.
strong for
So
you.
3 wounds, AP3.
Yeah, take it.
Those weren't even Terminators,
Yeah,
chat.
it's
Those were
not
just
Terminator.
chosen. Those were just regular
53.
chosen.
Do I have cover?
That was
You believe it's
nuts.
useful, yeah.
That was absolutely nuts.
Then we'll use our
And if we could get in,
damn.
Abaddon could go in
This
and
this unit
precision
will
out
for
the
reverse.
characters in these units
CP
as
back on
well
4. We get CP back.
to
Grenade
prevent them
into
from being able to
Abaddon
fall back and
is
operate as
1
well.
mortal wound.
Oh no.
Cool.
They were
Creatures
chosen
have
to
4 plasma
clutch,
shots
so
on
true.
3s, reroll 1s. And
Oh
you're
my
now
God.
T5, so 4s, 1 AP3. Good. The Melta on a 3, on a 4, 1 AP4.
I'll CP that one. So down to 2. Abaddon, you idiot.
D6 for 6.
Brother.
The Sentinel hit him for 5
Yeah,
damage.
if you had a 4 up field event. And then 12 dust gunshots.
Oh, this was
I
this
took
unit.
one. Yeah, sure.
No, don't die to the Deathcore squad,
You've
Abaddon.
taken 6 in total, I
Down
No.
to 3.
Cool. 4 on the last gun. Cool. Then let's do some charging.
All right.
This unit has done Locust.
We just have to
Lethal
tank
puts the first Cadian
like
brick,
1.5 overgrid
into
bodyguards.
Abaddon.
That's all we have to do,
Is
Abby.
that the play?
Oh, there's definitely an
2
intervention
seconds,
in the
2
future
seconds.
here if
put
that's
it on
happening,
me.
I
Put it on
think.
me. So -2. How far away are these guys?
Right here.
7. It'd be a 7.
No, this Cadian's right here. It'd be a 5.
Oh, these guys. Oh, these are same unit. Got it.
Yep.
No, I won't do anything. Go ahead.
Cool. Let's start with step 1, which is the Catachan will charge the Termies.
There we go.
Okay.
So we'll block the heroic intervention with the catachans. But that's why it was important that we overwatch there, because now the Lord will
And
clip
we'll
that
move
unit before
on
they're
to the Kriegsmen,
they prevent
who
the
will
Terminators
also
from acting next
charge
turn.
Abaddon on a 6.
So that's helpful. But this will prevent a heroic intervention to like really muck with this charge.
Get after your friend's base. There we go. This Cadian unit will then charge Abaddon on a 3, on a 9. This has to be here so that this Cadian can pile here, console there. Okay, good. You have 2 CP. That's good. Cool. Can I just do this? This 2 inches. No, I need you to be slightly like a 1/4 inch back. Just what is this distance? 2.2. I need this to be 2.3. So that I can pile into right here, consolidate into right there. Okay, and then the rest of you guys just chill out. Nothing fancy. Going 9. Okay, I will have those there, this here, those aren't touching. Last Cadian unit will just charge Abaddon. Again, 11. That is going to be okay, because this Cadian unit is not the unit that will die. It's more specifically, it's okay if this Cadian unit dies. Cool.
So now we could.
No, I should not let this unit hit me. Cool.
I guess if Abaddon lives here, we could hold for an interrupt to prevent the second unit from swinging.
I like all these models to be about.
He has
4
3
inches
wounds
away.
left, so we need 2 conversions from the 2 damage
Here.
attacks.
Cool.
It does look
no
like
fighting.
both units are going to get most of their power fists in
We
melee.
will start with the Cadians first.
This will be
because
dangerous.
Uninterrupt is actually okay now that this is a thing. So this first unit Cadians, Power Fist on 3, Power Fist on 4, winning you on 3s, down to 4s, 2 AP2 for 2.
No minus in melee, but yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Cool. Knife, 3s, and 3s. 3 AP1 for 2.
Good.
Cool. Would you like to interrupt?
Put it on me, probably. I can hit Deathcore or these guys.
It doesn't seem reasonable that Abaddon will kill a unit or kill the Cadian unit. Oh, I guess, yeah, if he interrupts, he won't have the command points to challenge, which would be unfortunate.
Unless you kill me.
But killing the spare Krieg unit might be reasonable.
I think I'm ever getting this point back, so I don't think that matters. I'm going to interrupt into these guys.
You got it.
Interesting.
I am going to Dark Pact.
Oh, dangerous. Nice.
Get it on a 7, so I get a CP back.
Cool.
And we're going to sweep, obviously. 2s. What an absolute idiot. Sustain, and then 2s.
The one less. If you're gonna spawn,
yeah. 2s.
Kill
that one's dev. Yeah. Back to you.
I like how you say that's dev. Like I get to live against AP3. Oh, that's my fucking commander. Get back over there, buddy.
He's gone. He's gone.
No take backsies. No take backsies. There we go.
Right.
Then this is stuck here, so I'm going to be down my fist that hits on 4s. They'll go into Abaddon.
Okay.
So fist on 3. Wounds on 3. 1 AP2. 2 damage.
Down to 1.
And then the knife. 5 hits. 4 wounds. I have 3 CP, down to 2. Just 4 wounds. Cool.
I'll CP that one.
Yeah, because you went to 1. No. Cool. Yeah. And then the Cadians. Let's say the Kriegsmen. Gotta move this chap.
Swear to God, if this little bastard kills me, I'm gonna rage.
Yeah, so this... Oh, I have to show me this one melting gun just a tiny bit back. This chap comes to here. This chap comes to here. And then this chap comes to full base, which means this chap is not getting to fight because he doesn't fit here. Correct. So just be 2 little guardsmen. And then the console will be here and here. Okay, so 2 normal attacks.
Is this the new Alenia Spies here? Can you do it?
Oh. He'll come tag the Termi. This chap will fill the gap. Because they are a 6-man. Oh, they are a 7-man. Are you cool if this guy swings out? He definitely could have done it to just come right here.
Yeah, I haven't done it.
I thought I was a 6-man and then looked over and I was like, wait, I'm not a 6-man. There we go. That's the crew. That's the gang. I'll get Locust for 4. No prisoners for 4, and it's all you.
Get your jungle fighters.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
3 of them?
And then there's, and then you got 7 models in this Krieg unit. Is that correct?
Yep, 7 of them. That's me.
So I'm going to consolidate.
He would have to come close to the jungle fighter, right?
2.3, it's 1.9.
Oh, sure. You got it.
Which I will do, because I'll probably end up shooting them.
Cool.
This guy goes here. These guys just move 3. Okay, so these 2 guys will hit here.
Okay.
And these 2 guys will hit here. So 6 power fists. Or do I want to kill...
so dudes
these
give...
Guys, you're going to hit the Kriegsman. And then these
all ranged weapons in the unit's pistol, so they're able to fire into the Cadian squad if they are engaging it.
Act is good.
It would require that they clear it.
Or sorry, into the jungle fighter.
Or at least clear the basic models in the unit, which feels unlikely with a round of shooting, but we'll see.
4 AP2s into them.
But if they were able to do sort of terminal damage to the squad on the right there,
8 attacks total.
It would allow a full activation into the squad on the left. And that would be a big deal.
Come on, guys. Brother. 3 AP2s.
Lose 2.
You save 1. Incredible. Okay.
I will get out of combat with that one.
Sounds good. And consolidates. I don't think we want to pull these in. I can't base you. Can't base that guy. So we'll just stay in.
You got it.
With that Krieger, I guess. Okay. That's me, which is, did you already score up?
Yeah, I got prisoners for 4, Lucas for 4.
Oh,
Alright,
Abaddon
let's see.
on 1 here, chat.
Mark for
Yikes.
death and extend battle lines.
Marked an
I'll do
extender the
Ursula,
draws.
Captain
Oh,
Sentinel,
no.
And because you have to pistol, I will do the Death Rider.
So Ursula, Sentinel, Death Rider.
Yep.
Okay. There's not a lot of thinking going on here. I'm either going to get extend or I'm not. Okay.
I think it's going to be tough to get that extend. Those are 3 OC infantry, and there's only really 10 OC of Terminators there.
Do I want to try to tag these guys up? I don't think they are going to super matter this game. The rest of the game, really.
Marked for death are
It would just matter if I
not ideal.
They're one of my only units.
I would not be surprised if we see...
Yeah.
I mean, the problem is that Dudes just does not have the command points to redraw here, so he's just trying dead right now.
1 CP, which has to go there. Yeah, I mean...
So currently Nemo is up
is what it is.
34 points. And I don't know if Dudes stands to score anything. He basically needs to clear both of these Cadian squads right now. The downside is that he hasn't had an opportunity to precision any of his attacks, so he hasn't killed the Castellans, and the Castellans allow those units to fall back and shoot. So they're able to fall back and do some serious damage here. If he's able to clear both Castellan units or shock trooper squads,
the rest of my command phase. Abaddon will
he needs to
Sounds good.
score a 15 on the bottom, and we can pull the game to what is likely to be, or at least at the very least, he'll prevent Nemo from scoring a 15.
Cool.
If Nemo scores a 15 on his turn for holding the center objective, I don't know necessarily if Deuce is going to be able to pull out better than like a 19-1 maybe.
I was actually thinking you do Battle Shock rerolls. Because everyone already has hit rerolls and 4 up invulns.
Not Abaddon now.
Yeah.
Judging by his last one, he's going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's over here assuming Abaddon's going to be alive. I mean, I guess so.
Trying to go force.
We'll see.
So we'll leave this off. All right. Shooting. It's just going to be Terminators. We're going to start by spending a CP to go pistol mode.
I will put my -1 to hits on the Cadians.
Sounds good. 5 Kriegers left.
These 3 are safe.
Okay. I think I was ever killing those. Yeah, I should have not tagged you. That was dumb. All right, I'm just going to shoot these guys, I think.
You got it.
So 1 heavy. These guys don't have guns. And 5 combis. So 10 combi shots and 1 heavy going into those guys.
Okay.
Packing for sustain. Fail it. Use a Terminator. And one guy takes a wound. He's got 2 less combi shots.
Jesus.
Hitting on 5s.
Unideal.
Nice.
3 sustain. 3 dev and 2 saves.
2, I have Cadians on an objective, so 4s, kill 5. Sorry, is that AP0 or AP1?
AP0.
AP0, okay. So I have 4. I take 3.
The 1 heavy.
Okay.
-1 to hit with these guys, so we'll reroll that. That sustains. Just 4 AP1s.
4 on my 4. Feel no pain. Lose 3.
And then 1 heavy and 4 more copies. So 2 commies that hit on 5s. 2 that hit on 4s. Sustains. 2 dev.
Feel no pain. Kill 1.
And the last Reaper. 6 hits. 1 dev and 4 at AP1.
4 DP1 will be on my 4 up. So 3 feel no pains. Take 3. I have 1 more guardsman left before I split.
Okay. I cannot charge you. Abaddon does not have a pistol. Nope. So it will start with you.
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. For concurrence. We will just go into Abaddon with the 3 dudes.
Yep.
Power Fist on 3. Power Fist on 4. Winning on 3s.
Oh, man, Abaddon.
Needs to.
Does he live? He lives!
Nice. 4 hits. I'll use a CP here because I have 2 of it. Hand you 2 AP1s.
And the Ogren kills him?
To a knife.
Oh, no! He almost lived. That would have been glorious. Absolutely glorious.
Just 20, yeah.
Oh, man.
So Terminators. Good game, I guess. Well, it is a good game.
That would have been insane if Abaddon had lived there. Absolutely enormous.
Let's go here. We'll base this guy.
So putting everything into the unit at the bottom here in order to try to clear that objective and give Dutes points, but I doubt that it's going to happen.
One guy. This guy.
He got shivved, yeah. Just bayoneted. I like the idea that the War Master of the 13th Black Crusade got killed by like an Ogrim with a
2 out
with a stick, basically.
Yep.
Just a big guy.
We're gonna do.
Just bunked him.
I can only get 2 guys to fight the Acadians down here. 3 guys. So 3 Power Fists and Acadians over here.
Okay.
I don't think the Lord can hit them. Nope. So Lord will just hit the Death Core.
Cool.
This guy will fight off
You're
the
based.
Lord into Death Core. And then these 3 guys go into these guys.
So 3, 3, and 2.
Yep. So 3 Power Fists and Acadians, starting there.
Okay.
Pact for sustain. Pact is good. 3s are rolling. Sustain 2s.
Who's
10 AP2. Lord and 1 guy into Death Core is going to be 8 attacks.
Okay. 4 wounds kills me.
6.
I'm dead. It's actually 5, I lied. But I'm still dead.
And then over here, we'll start with paired.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's going to hand that objective to Nemo, who's going to get a 15 here.
7.
And I don't know if that score is going to be catchable by
Guardsman.
Dutes.
And then 5 up.
He did not
First
do
one,
enough damage. If
down to
Abaddon
1.
had survived, I think he would have been
Sick.
okay here.
These are 1 damage each.
He did not do enough
Then
damage.
I can take 3 more of these. It fails them all.
To the central
1.
unit, so it's still going to
Fails
out
it.
OC.
So you'd be down to 2, and then down to 1. Okay, take it away.
Well, you fail 3 4-up Funeral Pains. Right?
So I rolled 2 at the start as 4 damage. I only failed.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. So one of them should have bled over, so it should be 1 more guardsman. So I owe you. This commander should go to 2, and then the Castellan should also die. Because I had the first set was the saves I was rolling, right?
Okay. And is this Cadian alive? This little dude?
He's a member of the command squad.
Okay, I thought.
The bigger bases are command squad models.
Okay, and then I just got 3 powerful stacks.
Cool.
3 more at 2 damage.
Oh, so commander takes. Oh, I can't hear my dice. Commander takes 1. He's dead, and then plasma gun dies, and then Ogren takes 2. Ogren's down to 4. Oh.
Okay, you can. I guess I can consolidate here.
Yep.
This guy has to go this way. All right, that's me.
Oh, I pile in. Does that give me within 2? It does. Knife India. Sick.
These Ogre
one for
rolls
2?
are insane.
Good. I consolidate India.
Yep.
And then you have whoever you want it to mark is okay. I don't think you actually set a gamma.
I score nothing. I'll get rid of mark for CP.
Okay.
And I'll keep extend.
Okay.
For last turn. Yep.
I will pick up my ghosts. I'll use my CP to auto pass so that I get a 15. And I'll draw cards. I have defense. I have display.
So that puts Nemo
scores at this point, so long as I don't let you walk on here, but you
up
need to.
to
So revives, Cadians, bring back a dude.
display and to defend, probably 77, 81.
Is here.
In order for dudes to catch and not get 20-0'd, he would have to score up to
that 32. I'd love to pretend that I have the dice to shoot you, but I don't. So I'm just going to bring the ghosts over here. And I'm just going to charge these dudes for your action's sake, and then I'll fall back out of combat.
So he needs to find the kill here, which I guess he probably can do. So if I guess dudes could 15,
it's this unit.
Probably puts it to an 18-2 or maybe a 17-3.
Pact for sustain. Pact is good. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combis. So we've got 10 shots with combis. Five dev, and I'll just do my other stuff real quick.
5.
Yeah, the activation will end out here.
Oh my god, lag. Fuck me, go.
Dude, tell me about it.
3 devs.
Yep, you got me. I'm dead.
Cool.
Then I just stand still. The only thing I'm going to do here is charge your Cadians. Not Cadians, your cultists. Wham. Get me in combat with you. I'll roll out my attacks here, and I would love to shoot some turtles.
Yeah, I think that.
pleasure.
I think that will be the game.
So 4 Tanith Knights, 3s, 4s. I've got 6 at AP0.
I think kills just 6.
Okay. And then I have 10 attacks that are one's dev, one's not, but AP1 kills you. I'll hand you 6 more.
Okay, they're dead.
Cool. That's all I got. I got a 4 and a 3, and that's all you.
Last turn is Storm Extend. If you're cool with just saying the Terminators slam into these dudes.
I guess the question is, how much can I shoot you? Because I could realistically kill like 3+ turns here, right?
So you are both clocked right now?
Bottom of turn, right?
No. So what I'm saying, Deuce, if you're like, hey, clock out, can we do this? The only thing is I probably can kill like 3 to 4 more termies here. And so I question if we could do that also.
Oh, of course. It's fine.
I guess it sounds like Trevi might be saying we're clocked, though, so I don't know.
Okay, is that what we're saying?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. So
between us or
if you're asking me, then no more game actions can be taken here.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Just for my own thing.
Cool.
It would have been.
I think it would have been the 17. I think.
Yeah. Okay, that's what we're doing. Well, good game, dude.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
really enjoy playing against you. You're a super fun guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
Overwatch felt very ambitious.
No, I think I needed not this mission. Yeah,
because dudes can declare the activation. All you have to do, per the rule,
Yeah, so
is begin the activation. You get to finish it. So all he has to do is declare an activation. And
Yeah, for what it's worth,
he shouldn't take the
you and Ash were the only two people on your guys' team that.
And so the Overwatch there burned all of his time.
Yeah,
and then Ash
maybe just wasn't thinking about it.
Hammer and Anvil supply drop, and I had a moment where I even asked her when we were pairing. I was like, "Are you sure?" kind of thing. Because hidden supplies is obviously great for me, but the hammer and anvil aspect of layout 1 is horrible for you.
Yeah, it just means you get to shoot me for a turn for free, basically, which is kind of what happened.
Yeah, but when you go the supply drop route, it forces you to have to be the guy who goes, I hope I don't die. And if you went the hidden supplies thing, then I think you walk away with like 3 10s, right?
It's a little bit weird. I mean, you're still basically doing the same thing, although then you're kind of... I mean, I can kind of line this and do the same thing you did, so I'm at least getting like a 5 instead of 0s. So I honestly, realistically, it's probably like another...
I mean, it should be
10
this,
for me.
this, and I think you get another like 10 on cards.
If it was hidden, yeah, if it was hidden, maybe add 15, but you also add some as well, so...
Yeah, but like I think I'm picking up like 7 points, and I think you're picking up like 15 to 25, you know.
Yeah, I do think it's a little bit better for me in that regard.
Yeah. I think you going second made it a lot closer here, but like I think if I had gone second on this mission, it would have been horribly bad for the CSM. So that was the only thing wise.
Yeah, it does kind of solve that first turn getting shot for free. I mean, you still shoot for free, but then we're fighting here-ish instead of on these objectives.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's still not good, but yeah. Go
no, it's. I think you had a better matchup than the other people had, to be fair. But
yeah.
I also think you should join me in my righteous cause, which is convincing JD that this is bullshit.
Yeah, this literally ruined me because the turn Abaddon goes in. If this was, regular,
yeah, he collides with the Cadians, right?
Yeah, and then we're fighting here.
Yeah, we're fighting off the objective, and you're killing an entire Cadian brick. The reason I didn't charge you with the horses on that go turn was because if my Cadian brick lives, I know I make it to 5.
And then what I was drawing here too is that if he goes there, then Bile gets the 4-up Envil again.
Yeah, exactly, and then he gets to live.
Yeah. So that was.
Maybe not live.
Maybe not live, but he it becomes a lot more swingy, right? So. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me on the Bile thing. The play you made where I was like, holy shit, good play, that I wanted to say was cool, was the Catachan on 25s, right? And the moment was like, yeah, man. And then you're like, okay, so I'm going to fight through the other dude and kill the Ratlings. That play was awesome. That was such a good play.
I was raised as a Sisters player. So I know how to abuse Arcos.
That is a classic.
I was like, fuck, he's right. I'm losing Sabotage.
That is a classic.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, honestly, until I was like, wait a minute.
No, don't hit me with that. I want to know that this was like calculated, and you were like, I got him.
Well, no, like once I saw it, I was like, oh, I just run in there and hit it.
Yeah.
But because I can never remember who's on a 28 and who's on a 25 anymore.
Yeah, almost everyone in my army is a 25. It's like just the veteran guardsmen that are on 28s. So.
Yeah, it's like the command squads, right, that are on 28s. Yeah.
Exactly. Cool. I don't know if Trevi has, but if Trevi hasn't, I'll get the score thrown in there. But otherwise, I'm gonna skedaddle off to lunch and
sounds good.
It's a super fun game.
Yeah, always a pleasure, man. Take it easy.
You too. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I can get the scores in, so you guys should be all set.
Awesome. You're the best, Trevi. Peace.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Yeah, thanks for streaming. I will go have a drink.
Sounds good. Thanks, dudes. All right, chat. That's it for this one. Let me get the scores in before we go too far. It was in fact 25, I think, at the final there. Yeah, that was I think that that was very well played by Dudes. I don't want to take anything away from Dudes because this is a really tough matchup, but he basically put it down to being a pretty reasonable differential between the two. I do think that there was like 2 to 3 diff in there that felt like it was given away over the course of the game. I think this could have ended up like sort of coming down to not a draw, but a sort of mid-sized win for Nemo. But there was stuff like he didn't push for the bring it down turn 1. The only bring it down target on the table was there, and there were 2 Venom Crawlers looking at it. And I think instead of doing that, we shot into Deathcore units that were just going to revive, which surprised me. And then not killing the unit down here with ranged attacks, the subsequent turn, I'm not sure what we did there, but that was an additional 5 points for Nemo. So if we look at this and say, well, what if Dutes had gotten his score turn 1? It wasn't... it was bring it down call early game, which was like kind of nothing. So, and then he had dropped a 5er the subsequent turn. And then if he had scored out his final, it's only what 15-5 or maybe a 14-6 between the two, which is like pretty reasonable. So there were a couple activations there that I was questioning. Interestingly, do Venom Crawlers kill? So they had Vashtor, or at least one of them did. One of them was not. Oh, I guess it would get cover because of the detachment ability. But one of them, at the very least, one of them was going to get Vashtor. He was pushing Vashtor in the middle. So, the second one probably wouldn't have been able to get it, but it's 24 shots at 2 damage. You only need 4 through. At AP1. So it's saving on 3s, so you need like 12 successful wounds. But one of them wounds on 3s, and the other one wounds on 5s, but you can pray for lethals. So I don't think it's certainly not a sure thing, but I think it's not unreasonable. And the Venom Crawler that was on this side was going to be pushing that turn anyway. And the Venom Crawler over here, I don't know, was in grave danger. So exposing it a little bit doesn't feel like it's the craziest thing in the world, right? Like I think you eat plasma shots, but those are plasma shots that were going to either go into Vashtor or go into the other Venom Crawler anyway. So that surprised me. So, but I think getting to that point on Dutes' end was is impressive nonetheless, and goes to show you that I don't know. I guess we're still falling down to Astra to recon regiment, but it's maybe not as automatic of a 20-0 in that case. If you add Nog or an Ogun bodyguard into a command squad, the whole squad gets T6. Yes, the command squad gets T6, but not the infantry unit. That's important to note. So one very common play is to take an Ogren or one of the Ogren bodyguard data sheets, and you attach them to a command squad, and you use them independently as a utility unit. Now, oftentimes, that's only relevant if you have... Or the weird thing is that because they're not regiment keyworded, if they're not attached to a unit, they're untargetable by a lot of orders. So it's very difficult to get the army ability for them. But they themselves are a relatively efficient, high survivability unit. Once you attach them into an infantry squad, so like a Acadian shock trooper or whatever, it is it ends up not getting the the toughness characteristic doesn't transfer over. You always use the toughness characteristic of the bodyguard unit, not the Ogren bodyguard. It doesn't care about majority in the squad. That's old rules. Or Deathwatch kill teams. Deathwatch kill teams explicitly care about toughness majority, but otherwise they don't. What happens when Grave joins? I don't think anything. Just ends up, you just have you have a commissar now. Congratulations, I think. Graves can attach to a command squad, making the command squad a bodyguard unit. I don't know, chat. That seems like a stretch to me. I don't think that there is rules cut out for multiple units being bodyguard units, so I would say that probably doesn't work. But I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Anyway, Chance. Rules as written, it works. You should make fun of anyone who tries it. I would have to look that up. I don't know how that works. It's the first time I've heard of it. But it might end up being a circuit FAQ. Generally speaking, if it does work rules as written, then that's how it works. I'm not into ruling against rules as written. I don't feel like that's my place to do. There's some stuff where I will do that if it just like makes the game much more difficult to play from a logistical standpoint. But I will, generally speaking, not rule against rules as written. It is as tournament organizers, not our place to judge we can judge the core rules of the game, but it should not be our purview to change the core rules of the game. That's not. People are coming to play the game, and if the rules of the game say that it works one way, it's not the place of a tournament organizer to say no, instead they work a different way. Anyway, folks, let's go ahead and go rating. There is another game scheduled for later this evening at 11 p.m. Super late. That's going to be another one of the team games. That one is Ashley Thompson. And her game against, who is she paired up with? Her game against Lumaine. So that's the very interesting Corsair Eldari army, Corsair Coterie versus Tau Empire. So I'm excited to watch that one. So far, Prestige Worldwide started out really strong with a big 20-0, and then sort of have been slowly being beaten down, I guess, over the course. Currently losing, I think, by losing by 8 points right now, or 18 points, something, or 13 points, something like that. So we'll see how they're able to claw things back as we get down to the towards the end of the bracket here. Anyway, let's go rating. I am prognosticating too much, methinks. Hugs All Night is streaming Night Lords versus Emperor's Children. It's kind of fun. And no one else is streaming 40k, so that's where we're going. That's an easy one, chats. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me. I will see you later this evening. And I'll see you tomorrow as well. I'm going to be live tomorrow just streaming my BCO game. So cheers, everybody. Have a good one.